Hello!
Yes, hello.
We are
Hey!
here. We are ready to rock.
As always.
We shall
And for some reason,
vanquish. I don't know what that means. But we are live. Everybody's here. All the things are loading. Welcome. It is Monday night. It is a few minutes past 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the time where we start. And I will pass the non-physical mic over to said, whatchamacallit there, the DM. I'm pointing this. Hey, I'm pointing the right
I'm
way.
a TM.
You are.
Okay, so many things are open right now because I prep all the time. So, welcome to Monday, where we play D&D. A bunch of us make funny jokes, do the things we do.
Bunny jokes.
and always, as we start, give a quick recap. Our heroes. We don't know if it's the horny boys or the virgins, but it's one of the two.
Yeah.
Why not both?
Clue to goblin. The horny virgins.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh Jesus. So yeah, so they cleared out a goblin.
Weren't we all at one point?
I have no idea what you mean. They cleared out a goblin cave, got a hobgoblin,
Pregnant. What?
captive, captive, and after that, they found a pit with some cages. They looked through the cages. Some shenanigans happened to scry to what was in the pit. Prey started falling into the pit. It was a scramble to save him, fruitlessly, and through luckily taunting his patron, Prey was saved with some consequence. So we open up with one of our heroes in a 100-foot pit, and everybody else at the top going, "Is he alive?" But before we jump into that, the question. I'll start with.
Thank you for following 001-013 or not dash. I don't know how to say your name, but yes, continue with the question. Sorry.
I will start with Asher.
Hello.
What is a decision that Asher has made that he regrets immensely?
so far, meeting up with you lot.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's a good answer.
No, I don't think he really regrets it just yet. But I would say that in his childhood, there's a moment where I think he could have, I guess, taken a different path and didn't.
Went down the wrong rabbit hole.
That's right.
Oh, so I will throw the mic to Erden. What is something that Erden regrets?
Pushing that hobgoblin down the pit. He would probably say, Erden probably regrets leaving his town without saying goodbye to his mother. Just ditched.
So there is a Mama Erden. Oh. Okay.
Mama Erden.
I can't remember his last name off the top of my head. So we will throw it to Prey. What is something that Prey regrets doing immensely?
Well, when my family was talking about dying, I said no, and well, I miss them quite a bit. So, not 100% sure, but maybe I should have hopped down the cliff with them. I'm not sure. It is yet to be seen. This fall was not pleasant. But yeah, we'll have to we'll have to see if I made the right choice in living.
Okay. And then Donnie. What is something that Donnie regrets doing?
Well, like Yurden, Donnie regrets leaving his family.
All right, so we pick up with our heroes at the edge of a cliff. Prey at the bottom, 1 HP, 2 levels of exhaustion. 50 feet of rope is hanging just in the in the pit. You guys going? So, what do you guys do?
So,
Guys! Guys!
How are you alive?
Well, I told you I had armor of Agathis.
oh,
Doesn't that stuff falls? Is that not how that works?
if you fell with armor of Agathis, it'd probably like push back against your body, exploding and attacking others.
I think I might see the rope dangling, but I can't jump that high.
Do we have any other rope? I think I might have.
Yeah, I figured last time I didn't think I have a rope, but then I looked at my stats and I'm like, oh, I do have a rope.
I think that's included in pretty much every starting kit.
Yeah. So yeah, I do have a 50-foot rope.
I
So
also
you
have
guys
a
have-
rope.
Yeah,
But,
50
like-
feet of rope.
We might, like, do we have an extra one? Or is that all we
Well, 2 are down in the pit with the hobgoblin you kicked down.
have? Yes.
Yeah.
So we only have 100 feet, but my quarterstaff is hanging off the end of the rope that's down there right now. So that
Oh.
might get us there, but just.
I do have rope as well.
Okay, so we can add 50 feet of rope, bring it all the way down to Prey, have him attach the rope that's down there, and then we haul it back and we secure it to something very sturdy.
Is that what you guys are doing?
I mean,
Suggestion.
Can
Yeah.
can I make an intelligence check? Because I, as a person, know I know that if you use 2 ropes, it's less strain on the ropes. But can I roll to see if Prey would think of that?
You can roll an intelligence check if you want.
17, motherfuckers.
Smart boy.
Prey does. Well, since you lived in a very rocky, cliffy part of the world, there was sometimes you'd kill an elk with your spear, but just the force of you thrusting would throw them off the edge. So you'd send the weaker hunter, the gatherers, to get down there and tie the rope so you guys could haul it up.
Oh,
so
yes.
you do know
Asha.
that. Yeah, the gatherer. Yeah, so you do know.
Send your rope down, and then I'll send my rope up, and then send 2 ropes down.
How are you gonna throw a rope 100 feet?
No, get the rope down, I tie the rope, bring the rope up, and then put 2 ends down. Guys, I rolled a 17 on intelligence! I got this!
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
I may not be able to hold on to rope to not fall down a pit, but I got brains.
It's Elkanir, thank you very much.
What do you see down there?
Let's see.
And I will cast Detect Magic
Okay.
and look around magically also with my eyes.
So going like this.
Yeah.
So you feel rocks.
Okay.
No, you
Is
cast.
my light still down there?
It would be because you didn't. What did you cast it on?
It was like some random, like not really appliance, but like a random kitchenware. Because you said it was like a bunch of like
Right.
Yeah.
prepping
Kitchenware.
things and stuff like that.
So there is light being shed down there too. So could you roll a perception check just for what you see, and then I'll tell you what your detect magic picks up.
12.
So you see where Asher's light fell. You also see the splattered paste of what used to be a hobgoblin, and some rope tied around it. Smushed around it. You also see that there is just a pile of bodies. Like it's kind of like a little mound. Some are in different states of decay than others. Like some of them are skeletal, some of them still have flesh hanging off. And you can see that Asher's light's mostly on the top of that. With your detect magic,
I'm supposed to have
tells you-
disadvantage on my ability checks.
Oh, that's right. Well, too late. I described you.
Yeah. Well, moving forward.
Your god was like, first one's free.
Yeah.
So you, with your detect magic, you sense around, and that tells you the school of magic too, right? If you see something, if you feel something.
If there is a school, I think it tells me what school.
Okay. Well, you don't detect a school, but you do. There is in the pile of bodies. There is a faint aura of a magical item in there.
Guys, there's magic.
And I'll dig through and find that item.
So you're digging, taking corpses, just, and you put your hand on it. It's
Cursed.
you put your hand on a, you die. It's a pointed. You put your hand on like a pointed piece and you yank. As you yank, you pull out a body that this is still attached to, and you see that it's around a belt, but it's a weapon. It's a club. Just a big fucking club.
Oh, well, climbing up this would be quite easy. I might as well make it harder and bring a club.
You bring the club?
There's a magic club.
Yeah, I'll bring the club.
Okay, so are you guys doing the 2 rope thing as he's digging through the corpses?
So, okay, if we attach the rope together, we wouldn't have quite enough to make it. I mean, no, we wouldn't have enough room because we'd still have to attach it to something and then send it down. Okay.
Unless you search around the caves for more rope.
You would only need a little bit of single file rope, and then if you're pulling up or something, then it'd be double.
Mm-hmm.
Tie the second rope part way down for the other one.
Yeah.
Are we able to, those cages that you guys opened up, were those like just big boxes? I forget the description.
Yeah,
There
big
was-
crates, basically.
Big. Well, no, you opened them up, and there was like, there was 2 of them that were empty. The one here. Oh, the wrong one. Sorry. Know what I want to do? Undo. Want the clicker? There you go. This one here and this one here, on the far side, were empty. But the 2 that Donnie is at right now, one had a body of somewhat armored person, and the other one had a body of someone in robe. 2 of them were empty. 2 of them each had a corpse in them.
Okay. Okay.
How's it going
those-
up there?
We're
That-
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because the thing is, we'll have to hold on to the rope
Exactly.
in order for prey to go up.
Maybe.
Also, there's also my height. Take that out from the 100 feet.
Prey, the engineer.
We
Is there,
haven't made
is there anywhere around that I can feel safe wrapping a rope around it that's like solid enough?
You see next to you there's a torch sconce. You see a couple jagged rocks, like nothing like, hey, here's an immovable rod.
Yeah.
It's a heavy turtle.
And there's a heavy ass turtle.
I mean,
Yeah.
Would
we
it be
can-
easier if there was 2 people in the hole? Asher!
No.
Jump down, Asher! I'll catch you!
Okay, well, we
I'm
can.
not gonna do that, Prey.
Okay!
It's a hard pass.
That's a hard pass.
We can try to attach it to like one of those like lantern, or like secure the rope somehow and just watch it, I guess.
I know. How heavy would those? Can we estimate how heavy those boxes are? The big ones.
The cages.
Yeah.
they seem fairly heavy. You could probably put like 4 full-grown people in there. Probably 4 preys in there.
They're also 25 feet away from the pit.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm wondering if we could try to push them closer and anchor that, because I don't think that's too big to fit in the hole. That's what she said. Sorry, and it wouldn't have the risk of like falling in the hole or cutting loose, or I mean, it could break, but they seem to be sturdy. If we can all push one a bit closer, we could anchor it to that.
All right.
Is there anywhere that we can visibly see on those gigantic cages that we could easily attach a rope and safely attach a rope? Not easily, safely anchor a rope.
You see, like I said, the boxes, they're not like the best way I could describe them is you know when you watch the old school like Vietnam War movies and they're like being carried through the woods in these cages and like it's just enough that you can see the light but they can't tell where they are. So like there is a space that kind of like when you have a frayed rope and you're trying to shove it through the hole in the shoe. You're just like, come on. You could do it. It would just take a bit of finicking.
Okay. And is there any like iron bars on those crates, or they're just all wood?
They're all wood.
I don't know, guys. This seems like a lot of work for something that might not work well.
Do you want me to climb? I'm a bit
No,
tired, but I
that's a
can
bad idea.
try.
Don't do anything like that.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Well, mighty, but also very tired.
Hmm.
Did you guys see the Vulture Man? I heard him. Did you see him?
No.
I'm gonna like whisper to the group. I'm like, I think he might be starting to hallucinate down there.
Asha!
I think he might have hit his head.
Asha,
Yeah, I
didn't
think
you
he has a
have the
concussion.
dream with the Vulture Man? It's that one. It's the Vulture Man from the dream we had.
I never saw this vulture prey. Like, I don't know what vulture you're referencing to.
Do you close your eyes when you're dreaming? You're missing out. Dreams are wonderful.
I mean, we
Can
could
I-
try to like find 2 things that are relatively sturdy here, and I'm thinking 2 ropes might be helpful for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so wait.
and
We used your rope? Is that what happened?
We use Prey's rope and somebody else.
I think it was yours.
There
Well,
should
it
be.
might be
I think we all have 50 feet of rope, so there should be 200 feet
Yeah.
of rope.
Yeah, because we used 2 for sure last session. I don't remember who.
You used 2 because yours was to use somewhat to tie the hobgoblin's hand, and then you used
Right.
Prey's rope. And that's what happened. You were like, oh, we have 100 feet of rope, but
Yeah.
there was still 25 feet missing because you tied his hands.
Yeah.
Which is what you yanked Prey.
Guys, I have pittance.
Oh,
Do you want me to send you pittance? Give me the rope, I'll send you pittance.
It's like a shopping list.
If you could manage to throw that 100 feet in the air, I would be thoroughly impressed.
Let's try.
I'll try to throw pittance as high as I can.
Can
Roll a
you
strength check.
With
yeah,
disadvantage.
Trey, can you get out of the way of?
With disadvantage, because isn't it an ability?
It's ability checks and ability checks. That is a 9.
You line it up, you're like, I got this! And you throw it, and as you let go, it's like, and you just hear it hit the wall and just fall down again. It
Oh,
echoes through the cave, kind of gives you a little bit of a headache.
you maybe send the rope.
Oh wait, my rope's there.
I'll
Yeah,
hand over my rope.
cool. I'll attach it to mine, and I'll.
Cool. Fast forward, we send it
Pull it
down and
down.
tie the pittance are back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not sending the other rope up. You're just sending your pittance.
Oh, I thought we did that already. With the rope down, the rope
Okay.
up.
Okay,
Okay,
well, we
so
can-
You had never. There's never been a rope dropped in this hole yet. So I assume that the whole plan is drop the 2 ropes, the 200 feet, both sides. You have 2 ropes, 2 people on each rope. Okay. So now you got 200 feet of rope and some pittance. What are you doing?
Quite the puzzle.
I'll try to secure. I'll try to like. How many is there? Is there like more? There's more than there. Like there's probably a few.
There's 10, but I also have 10 torches if you want.
Maybe later.
Okay. From my experience, they work best when it's dark out. You know.
You
I'm gonna search for
knowledgeable.
the best place to attach these pittons.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like securing a couple, and maybe even if like we wrap them around like a jagged rock or something, just for an extra layer of protection.
Well,
My fear
use
with the
as
jagged
a-
rock is it's just gonna like tear the rope.
no, you
That too.
stab a pitten in by the edge of the pit, and then you stab another one farther back and use it like a pulley to leverage.
So attach one like here.
Just by the hole.
Yeah.
And then one
One
farther
here.
back, and then you
More like here.
pull the rope through them. Because as long as I'm picturing the right thing as a pitten.
Basically, a railroad spike is what I picture.
Yeah, just it's like a spike with a loop. It's what rock
Yeah,
climbers use.
it's got the rope loop in it, so that would
Yeah,
work.
so
Who's the strongest between the 3 of us?
you all have the same strength. The heaviest is done.
So can I do a check to find the best spot to stab them into?
Sure, roll an intelligence check. Well, you roll an investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah.
I'm 11.
Please don't drop me in the hole.
You
I roll
as you're
for-
looking around, you see like where you were at right now is a flat surface. It is, if we remember correctly last session, Bray drove a sword into the side of a wall.
Mhm.
So the ground, you can plant things in the wall. It's not like if you plant them straight where you're standing that the fucking hole will widen. Like the it's solid rock underneath you. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
drive
more
it.
trying to find the spot so they don't get pulled
Oh.
out. Someone's really get the best purchase.
Okay, so you, from what you could tell, right where, like, not right at the edge, but like a couple feet back from it, like where the ground is actually solid, if you could plant it there, you'd be like, yeah, it's good.
All right, and I will try to plant them.
Okay,
And
so
I'll help.
you guys have enough time that, like, unlike Erden trying to drive his dagger into a wall speedy last week, this is straight up like, okay, we're gonna take our time. Hey, there's some tools over there. Cool, hammer. Like, you take the time, you secure them, no problem at all, because there's no time crunch of prey falling in a hole.
That already happened.
Yeah. So you create your makeshift pulley system.
Oh, I forgot the hammer. Do you guys need the hammer?
We found one up here. Don't worry about the hammer.
Hammer time. All right, so you lower the ropes. Bray, you've got 2 ropes ahead of you. You're gonna climb up, try to be pulled.
I'm a bit tired, guys. Typically I just pull the top of the hole to me, but like I said, I'm a bit tired. So maybe you guys pull me, and I'll just like wrap myself and try to tie myself best I can with a rope.
Mummifies himself.
Yeah.
Just lean back and walk up the wall as you get pulled.
Okay, so I will need, since there's 3 of you, just roll, all the 3 of you roll the strength check. It's low DC because it's 3 of you. Like, this is not time crunch. It's like we're taking our time.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 6.
13.
Okay. So as Donnie and Erden are like, pulling, we've seen this scene many times in movies. 2 tall guys, and then the little one just hanging on the rope going, So that it's like as soon as
so
they,
like
it's taught that, but with
I'm
Prey
helping.
pulling him, Prey's helping, just like walking up a little bit. Prey, you get to the 50-foot mark, and there's your greatsword driven into the wall.
Do I feel like I can grab it, or is it like a challenge for me to grab it?
You did swing it as hard as you could, rolled a 29, and smashed it into a wall. So
29? There's no way I rolled a 29.
Well, I don't know. It was a high fucking number. It was a high number. I remember that.
Guys, just hold on a second.
And I'll grab the thing. The greatsword will be like,
Okay, pull me up.
All right,
We just start
Let's
pulling. We
work
don't know
for
what's
it.
going on.
roll another strength check, all three of you.
Hey, that's better. 17.
I got a 1.
got a 14.
okay.
Okay, so
Donnie trips.
Donnie is like the tug of war guy that's at the end because he has all the weight. So Donnie's pulling, and you can feel the sword start to bow a bit. Prey like, come on, baby, come on. And Erden's like pulling. You can feel the flex, and you just see Asher as Donnie falls on his back, still pulling the weight. So you're still coming up. It gives Asher the time to touch the ground. As he does, he bounces off his legs and just like pulls it, and you feel the sword just come free as you lift up a little bit, and then just
Nice and steady, guys. Come on.
I'm sorry, I tripped.
and then just you guys pull. Prey takes a little bit, but you finally see the lights of the cave come back, and the coldness of the pit you leave behind.
Well, let's not do that again. Although, there was a reward at the bottom. Perhaps we should explore all the bottom of the pits. It is this mighty club. Is it a great club or just a regular club?
Great club.
Oh, well,
Look,
look at this thing.
The body you pulled it off, you can assume is orcish in nature.
Oh, well, it was a piggy man, and look at this thing.
Do I just swinging around? Do I feel anything different?
It's a normal like to you. It's just a well balanced club. Like it's like the clubs that your tribemen had. The ones they had was very rugged, like just a big log they found. This one is like shaved and like cracked, like a huge baseball bat made out of like a tree trunk. It's big.
I'm going to, as he's like swinging his club around, I'm gonna like try to dodge it as I get closer to him, and I'm just gonna like put my hand on like his. Well, I can't really be his arm because he's swinging his arms, but like on like his side, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. You're like, it's good to have you back.
Oh, the happy,
Okay.
the happy touches.
Gentle-
Thank you, Asha.
Gentle caress on your thigh.
Oh,
On your hip.
That's right, and I am going to cast that with a level 2 spell slot.
Oh, Lord.
So, 1d8 plus another d8, so 2d8s
+3.
plus 3. 8!
Maximum healing.
7!
Seven.
Plus 3, so 18.
Almost maximum healing.
Heal that boy.
I feel a lot
Heal
better.
that boy.
I feel a lot better.
Thank you very much, good sir.
All right, so
Happy to help,
you guys.
friend.
There you go. So you guys are all at the top. This guy is splatted, and Prey is about here. All right. So what are you guys doing in the rest of this cave?
I'm gonna go explore those robes. Is there something that I can do? I don't have detect magic, so I can't really.
Oh, well.
Digging.
I'll just do detect magic again.
You.
At will, baby.
What does detect magic? How is it worded in the spell? 'Cause
It
I'm a
is
huge-
worded, you detect magic. Detect magic 5e. Let's Google
Is
it.
it put in like brackets? Use a certain accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
You
duration, you
detect
sense the
magic.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You learn the school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. So you, as you're looking around, you do sense a magical aura, one on the robed figure and one on the armored figure.
Oh, well, there's magic here as well. Let's perhaps look at what the aura is coming from, and I'll investigate or just basically find what where the aura is originating from.
They are 2 potions. One is you've seen them already. They are 2 minor healing potions.
Oh, good old sippy sips. Don't we have one already? Where should someone else have one? What do you think?
Didn't we use the one we get, or did we get another one?
I do believe you used it on
Erden, I
Erden
got
when he was
it.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want them.
I was gonna say, pray you should take one of them.
Well, no, I'm not gonna heal myself. Of course not.
I'll take him.
I was gonna say, Erden or Donnie, you guys seem to be the bookkeepers here, so
I've kept a book before until I
I mean,
lost
I've got healing abilities now too, so I mean,
yeah.
Erden having them means that we got more abilities spread around.
it. Right.
Okay.
Did you guys
yeah.
find the lady?
No.
No, we were trying to rescue you from a hole.
Oh well, I was fine. You could have killed the lady while I was taking a nap or something. I don't know. Let's go. You guys-
Amongst the corpses, yes, pray. We're gonna leave you amongst the corpses.
Well, it kind of felt like home.
Oh.
That went dark.
That went dark real quick.
Can I determine if the robes are better than the current clothing that I have on right now? Are they?
By just looking at them, the one that's in robes, they're freshly dead. If you want, you can roll an investigation check on both of them, or medicine, just because they are decayed a little bit. They're drying up. One of them seems short. The one in the armor seems a little bit more combatant, where the other one in the other cage seems a bit more wizardly.
Okay.
So you want to look at the wizardly fellow?
I'll roll a medicine. Yeah, I'll roll a medicine check on the wizard, but
Asha, I offered you a poncho.
17.
The wizardly fellow is a human male, long dark goatee, long dark hair. The robes are just fancy, noble robes. You do see that there is a book next to him, but it's all burnt. It was set on fire. And you see that on his neck are 2 holes, just there, and it seems like they were 2 puncture wounds.
Empire? Okay. I mean, is there any they said any equipment, any?
From what you see, there was the potion of healing. There was a spell book that he seems to have set on fire, and just fancy robes and spell components.
Okay.
The other one in the other cage is a bit smaller in stature, gnomish, and he's wearing studded leather armor and just a typical short sword and shield.
Oh, studded leather. I hear that's better than leather.
Sure it is.
Asha, are you wearing leather right now? That's 11 plus Dex
am.
AC, but studded is 12 plus Dex AC.
Wow, Prey, you
I
You know
learned
so
this from my
much.
village.
I am wearing leather armor. That's right.
Oh, well, that sounds like plus 1 AC.
I'm surprised you would wear leather.
I used to, then I took a level of barbarian.
they're in lace, baby.
It's not by choice. It's not by choice.
You're made of leather, right?
I'm made of leather.
Yes.
No.
No, you don't have a layer of leather around you?
Is that
No.
natural armor?
Don't mess with my thick legs. All right. That's how I hop. I am going to just take the studded armor. I'm not gonna put it on me right away. I'm gonna wash that shit. But
Do I recognize this gnome?
No,
Okay.
it's not a gnome you've seen or have dealt with. It's
Alright.
just the gnome that you've met. They tend to have a bit more facial hair. This one's clean shaven.
Oh.
Seems like a young gnome. Probably while he's taking the armor off, you do see the seal on his armor of the Hanafordian guilds.
Oh, Hanfan. I've never heard of it other than the other day at the dock place, but
Yeah, the guild that you guys. He has the sigil,
the men of
Yeah.
the guild.
the sigil of the guild.
Oh, guys, also,
Okay.
if you see a gnome that looks like this,
And I'll cast, what's it called? Disguise self, and I'll make myself look like a 5'5" gnome that looks like Coco.
Okay,
Hey, guys.
so
just like,
So,
if you see a gnome,
he sees the gnome, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I know a gnome," and he disguises himself. And what you see is a 5'5" gnome proportioned 5'5". So he's like a gnome you cast enlarge on. It's got like little round glasses, split hair right in the middle, just like nicely combed down, kind of like alfalfa but without the pitch, and a big, thick mustache. And he looks very jolly, plump. The robes he's wearing are finely crafted, and yeah, he's just a plump, middle-aged halfling. No, not halfling. Sorry.
yes, if you see one like this, do not kill him. I know him.
And then I'll turn back to Prey.
Like, I feel powerful. Like I said, the vulture came and visited, and you know the tales of the vulture bringing the gifts for the seasonal events.
As you cast Disguise Self and dispel it freely, just the spot where the hand touched you just begins to singe. Like it doesn't, you don't see it, but underneath your skin feels as if fire is being pressed onto it with like a torch is just being held onto your on your shoulder. And you
No,
just
that's my shoulder.
you hear in your mind repeated, "You are mine."
Erden, I'm not yours. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Let's move on.
All right, so as this happens, where are you guys going?
What's in this hole?
No!
Alright. No. And wait, go like this.
I'm gonna grab that short sword. If nobody else did.
Okay, you have a short sword in your inventory.
Is there a shield I can grab?
Yeah, there's just a little. It's a shield for the gnome, but if you put it on, it's like a little buckler.
Oh, I'll just strap it on my back, and maybe I'll use a shield at some point.
Right. So
did you say that any of those goblins or hobgoblins were using scimitars?
yes, the goblins were.
Okay. I might take a scimitar and drop my mace.
Not the mace you tried to give to Prey freely.
Yes, the one that has no value to me because I'm not strength based.
Yeah, so you can.
You're not gonna take
Pardon?
Great Club?
The great club is most likely my height.
Or taller?
Yeah, so I do believe the goblins used scimitars. Yeah, the goblins used scimitars. So you can run back into the main area where you guys were and grab one of those scimitars.
Let's all go and perhaps find where the lady went.
So Prey, as you walk over there, you see that there are 3 nice couches. This seems to be like a nice lounging area, and on the table that is right in front of Donnie, there is cloth with nice little helical pieces.
Oh, they must have been playing Dice Dice Bone. Have you guys ever played Dice Dice Bone?
No.
Oh,
I'd say that I have.
you roll 2 dice and an out bone, and then the other people get money. They seem to like it. Perhaps we could play at one point. I enjoyed when my friends have fun. So, well, children! Goblins!
I'll just say, alright.
Oh. Are they close?
I'll point to that. Is it a fence or whatever?
It's like a makeshift gate. It's just sticks, like little sticks just put together so like a normal goblin couldn't get through. If the bugbear wanted to, he could have smashed it, but they had orders.
I'll just look at Prey and just be like,
Yes, I will go smash.
I'll like walk towards it.
Okay, so you walk towards it and you're gonna smash it. What are you using to smash it?
I'll use the great club and give it a whirl. Do some
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you swing the great club, you make contact. It's a fan. You can roll to hit just to make me laugh.
21 to hit.
Is that with disadvantage because of your ability checks?
That is not an ability check. That's an attack.
Okay, just making sure. I got you there to help me. So as you and you smash into it, can you roll damage?
Yes. 6 damage.
Okay, and roll a D10 and a D100.
Oh god. Like basically a D100 roll.
Yeah.
Oh god. 29.
Okay, you take.
What the fuck is happening? Oh no.
Take. Oh shit, that's right. You take 3 points of piercing damage as when you and hit it, the gate and just like starts to break like yeah, and you feel the club as it like contacts your hand slip a bit and splinters just all shoot into your hand. Like, ah, motherfucker! Your hand just has like as you pull back, you don't see the splinters, you see where they went in, and you see the great club just like it's still very finely crafted.
Motherfucker! I'll have to get some gloves. Do you guys have gloves? Perhaps I could get some with the little raccoons or something. Get the pelt man. He's my friend now. I gave him a little
You
bit of
will be
gold and we
pelt
got
man.
this bear pelt poncho, and you have the wolf pelt poncho there, Eden.
yes.
And I mean, Asher, you're basically a pelt yourself. I think that's what we were getting at earlier.
Yes, and that's why no one shall give me pelts, and no one shall make me into a pelt. Understood?
I'll make sure that if you die, nobody turns you into a pelt. I'll keep you just as fluffy as you are now, as a little pillow or something. I don't know. Something cuddly.
Oh god.
Pray I never die.
So the gate smashes down, and you can see the same thing. You can see that there's a bit more. There's light. Like at the end of this cave, there is light coming through it. Reveal areas.
Walking through, can I just like, can I swoop the gold?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's about 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Guys, I'm a bit slow. Perhaps you guys should lead the way and I'll follow.
My speed is actually halved.
I'm not taking point, so
Erden? Donnie?
someone with more
Sorry,
AC than me.
I was just adding the. Yeah, I mean I could. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh.
I'm gonna have my crossbow ready.
So will I.
So will I.
I'm gonna cautiously approach and peek corner.
Okay. As you get there, you see
I do legit have a
This-
crossbow.
That's right, you do. I forgot about that.
this seems to be the end of the tunnel. There is right over hither is the exit of the cave. There's nothing there, just well lit exit.
I will exit the cave.
Well,
Yes.
Everybody,
Yeah.
everyone's following.
yeah, might as well
Yeah.
exit.
Okay, so as you exit the cave, where you entered was a cliffside with water. As you come out of this one, it seems to be a little divot in the mountain itself, and you see that there is a little path beaten into the ground that leads further down the mountain towards the shoreline. But you cannot see what's at the end of this path because it curves around the mountain.
Can I roll to see if I see any tracks or anything? Because I remember seeing the goblin like fleeing this way.
You can
Trying to
roll a nature check.
Was it on the ground when you saw it fleeing? Those little bastards were on the walls. The stalactites and the stalagmites and the pillars. Oh, caves,
Yeah, they were
right?
everywhere. 17.
You can see that there are two sets of tracks. One that is, they're about the same size. They're two goblinoids. One you can see is fleeing, like straight up just running as fast as you can. So you can see like the footprints are dug deep, like trying to get the longest stride. The other one is normal stride for like what a goblin size is, but they seem to be less pressed. So it's not. It was still same stride, so it was in a rush, but not as aggressive.
Let's go see what's at the end of this trail.
So you're taking point, Erden.
Yeah, I'll have
Okay.
my crossbow ready.
Okay, so you guys all, this trail is big enough to approximately be like 2 by 2. So you guys are walking clustered, just like following this trail.
I was gonna say I'll walk up front with Erden then.
Donnie,
I am very
Donnie, where's
perspective.
your crossbow?
I don't have one.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I got a couple darts left.
Oh, well, if I run out of bolts, we'll load one on and see what happens.
So you guys are walking down this path. It's winding through the mountains. There are certain points you can see that it was mined to just like make a little cave. And as you reach the bottom of the path, you can see that it levels out into a little plateau. And you can see that there's like a little outcropping, like so the path goes down and levels off, and then there's like a little spot where you can see that there is I wouldn't say well maintained, but it's a nice probably back in its heyday was a nice house, but it's weather worn. You can see that there are places in the roof that there would be holes, but there's just materials that's been put over to cover up those holes to stop from the water spray. You can see that the currents just and water just splashes over it, and you can see that the front door is open, and there is torchlight coming out of it.
Seems awfully welcoming. Let's make our presence known, and perhaps we'll have some tea.
You can disguise yourself, right?
Well, of course. Can't you? Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, it's only me and Asher that have seen the Vulture Man.
Actually, I can.
Oh,
I just thought about that. I've never used it. Never mind. I'll do it myself.
I'll cast Armor of Agathis with my Bloodline of Levistus trait thing. So it's a level 2, so 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll tell the group to just keep watch, and I'll cast Disguise Self.
Before
And
he moves forward, do I notice anything that seems out of place?
You can roll a perception check. So as Erden goes, can you disguise yourself? Oh, wait. So this is what sees. Prey goes, no, but I can do this, and touches himself, and just like as the wave crashes up, you see the water just crash up, and then just as it comes down, just clings on to Prey, and just this layer of frost is just all covered over him.
oh, guys, watch
And-
this.
And
As that,
I'll make myself look like Erden.
so he looks like Erden with frosted tips. And what are you disguising yourself as, Erden?
I'll try to make myself look just like a regular elf. Just kind of like make my hair long enough so that it covers my horn. But like, because with Disguise Self, you can't change your physical.
It's an illusion that it wouldn't be there. So if they touch,
Right.
they could feel your horn, but like they wouldn't see it.
Yeah. But basically, I'm just trying to like make my hair long enough that it would hide where my horn's coming from. And yeah, just like a really lighter tone, high elf looking, and yeah, noble.
So as Prey touches himself and the water comes crashing down on Prey, you see Erden standing there with a layer of frost all over his armor. And you're like, what the? And you look and you see Erden's gone, and this beautiful elf is just like, well, hello. for Donnie, it's like, what the fuck's going on? I know magic, but this is weird.
I'm
And like,
Erden.
Ashton's just like,
Big Turtle Man's just gonna back off and find a spot to hide.
okay. So the turtle finds a spot to hide by the rocks.
Crouch down in my shell.
Oh, you're clicking there.
Oh, we're losing you. Yeah, we're losing you there, Marsha. Oh.
I rolled a 15 on my perception check, by the way.
Okay, you're looking at the house. Moment. Okay, so you're looking at the house, and you do see some sporadic movement about inside. Like you can see where the door is, and you can see like a shadow, like running back and forth.
I'll warn the others that there's some weird movement going on in there.
Okay,
So like where the place is there like a dock or anything?
no, this seems to be just like
Like a
forgotten home.
Okay. On the way there is like where the path led us down. Was there like trees, plants, anything?
This is right off the hillside, and as it
Okay.
reaches the bottom, it's just coastal. There's like grass around it, and you can see that there's like 2 hedges at the front of the door. But aside from that, there's no tree cover or anything. There's one way in and out of this place.
Okay. As I'm
Well,
walking
okay.
there,
There's one route in and out of there.
yeah. As I'm walking down there, I'll grab just a couple rocks, as if I'm like collecting rocks, just to play it off as that. And I'll just make my way down and like keeping an eye out. And I'm just
Okay.
pretending like I'm somebody on the shore collecting rocks.
Okay, give me a minute there.
Do you guys know that elf? Over there. You guys see the elf?
That's Erden.
No, I'm Erden.
So,
No, you're
this,
Bray.
Right, and I'll drop it.
This
I'll
is
look like
what-
Bray.
that is what you see, Erden, as you approach.
It's a big square.
What a big square.
Very big square.
Yes, it is. Very big.
So the door was open, right?
Yes, the door is open. Give me a minute there. I got to reveal that. reveal area. So you would see, say, up to here. And that's where, like, the door frame ends. You can see a little bit past that. See that there's a little bit of a stone structure, like, right here. But that's about all you can see.
For 2 seconds, I thought that was the roof. I was like, he sees the roof?
No, I hide shit.
A very strong hardwood pattern.
Very strong hardwood pattern.
Yeah, so as the door is open, I'll just have a handful of rocks in my hand, just pretending like I'm collecting them, and I'll just peek in and just be like, hello?
Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. As you say hello, moment here. So you're putting your head in?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute. Gotta click this. So you'd be right like here.
Prepare for 3 crits coming your way.
As you peek your head in, you would see the whole of this house, which would be
Another pit.
Holy shit.
you see that, and you hear, "Ah!" but you do not see where it comes from.
Sorry for the inconvenience. And I'll try to like look around like at the ceiling or whatever.
So roll a perception check.
Perception 19.
Okay, you can see that this. Oh, actually, put a little bit of paint on there so you can see it. This window right here, is now just beating in the wind. With that roll though, you can see that on this desk here seems to be scrolls and stuff all shoved underneath in different shelves. You can see that this is seems to be just a pedestal going up with red liquid all around it. You can see you see the gist of this room. You can see that there's four torches lit. There's 4 cages at the end of this room, and a fire hearth that has a fire that seems to have been dwindled in the past few days.
All I heard was like a meh.
You hear, ah! And then you hear the. What was your perception, Asher, as you were watching? Was it 13?
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, so that's, you just see the window, not like constant, but you see the wind just like open the window and then smash it closed and then open it up.
Oh,
Like it's just beating in the wind.
okay. Are we on any particular side of this house?
You guys are all towards the path, because like I said, the path leads, and then it's just like a circle where the house is sitting in the middle of it.
Okay.
I'll as I hear that, I'll just say like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I was just looking for a glass of water."
You wait a few
Don't hear
seconds.
anything.
Don't hear anything.
I'll just like back up and like put my back against the building,
Okay.
just so that I'm not like in any that they can't see me from any angle, and I'll just like look at the group and try to wave them.
The elf
Okay,
is waving
so-
high.
Are you guys approaching?
I'll just like drop my disguise self, and I'm like,
Yes, let's go.
And I move my 15
I'm
feet
gonna
per
hop
turn.
over to this corner.
Okay, you guys are all on there now, so you can move yourselves.
No, we can't.
I'll just like,
Can't?
We cannot.
no.
Give me a minute here. I gotta fix that.
Just copy them from the last map.
Yes, give me a minute. Just gotta go into the correct layer.
Correct layer.
So I will fix that. Just give me a moment.
While he's doing
Okay.
that, we do appreciate anybody watching. Anybody not watching, we also appreciate you. There's just more people to thank in that manner. About 7 point some billion, you know. So
Yeah.
we mostly appreciate the people watching.
Thanks for tuning in. We love every single one of you. So yeah, so there, you can move your tokens now.
Yes.
Thanks.
I'll walk in.
All right, so you walk in.
Nonchalant, just walk in. I'm gonna peek around this corner.
Okay, roll a
Yeah, like
In a
perception,
non-meta way.
roll a perception check. Well, he did see the window beaten in the wind also.
Okay.
There was a change in what he was watching.
Yep.
So you can roll a perception check.
Ooh, 16.
You see the water crash up. You can see that the grass here is wet and a bit muddy, but you do not see anything else aside from that. Donnie and Prey, you guys see this massive room. It's a one room. You see that there are 2 chairs in front of a fireplace. There's 4 cages that have recently that are opened and empty. You can see that there is an altar type thing here. Here there is a desk with lots of scrolls and papers, and this one seems to have more scrolls and papers and a tub on the top of it.
Well, there's no one here. Perhaps we could take a nap. 'Cause I'm quite exhausted.
I'll tell. I'll like as I see them walking in, I'll just like go behind them and just say, I think the other goblin's here, somewhere.
Can I roll perception in the room to see if the goblin's there?
Sure, you can roll perception.
Oh, that's cocked. 9.
You just see what I just described: tiger pelt, 2 chairs, tables, and an altar.
Erden, no, the goblin is not here.
And I'll slowly make my way around towards the rug that looks like a good nap spot.
I'm just gonna wait
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the
you.
door as he walks around, just watch,
I'm just say
see if I notice anything.
I heard something. I heard them yell at me, and it sounded very familiar to the goblin that ran away.
Oh, well, take a peek at the window.
I didn't see anything on that side of the house. They might be on the other side.
Once Prey makes it to the other side without anything happening, I'm gonna come over towards this desk.
So Prey goes and lays down on the rug, kind of like George Costanza in that painting, and falls and just like starts to take. Are you taking a nap, Prey?
Well, wake me up if there's anything.
Wake me up before you go.
So yeah, Donnie, could you roll an investigation check for these scrolls? There's many of them.
That's a 12.
A 12. You start looking through them, and some of them do look familiar. They seem to be the early works of the elven man that was working on Pelt's Lane. You see that there are diagrams of animal anatomy. You can see that there are distinct pictures of how the muscles react and move. And then you find one scroll that has a detailed human anatomy, which is not written by the elf that was at the in the Pelt's Lane. It's more well crafted, more educated, kind of as if a scholar would have done. And you can see that there are some file, like as you're flipping through, you can see like it goes from his works to that nice thing to then some pages that are just ripped out and like ripped apart. Like somebody came in here, scrambled to grab some stuff, and just booked it.
Interesting. Can I shove all these in my bag?
Yes, you can.
Alright, and then I'm going to go check out the other desk.
Okay, so as you're doing that, Asher and Erden, what are you guys doing?
Well, if I can't spot the goblin inside the house, I'll just make my way to the other side, crossbow ready, just to look.
Okay, so you're doing a parameter.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Investigation. 13.
Okay, you're looking around, like you're searching around like the house to find any clues. of where the goblins are. But with the constant beratement of the water on the grass, you see it's hard to find, like, if somebody stepped somewhere, the water would have come in and like made it back, just like covered it up. So it's hard to see any tracks. But you do the whole perimeter of the house, and you do not find the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And Asher, what are you doing?
I'm gonna examine this altar.
So you get close to this altar. It's a three-step altar. You can see that there is an arcane sigil written in what seems like a thick red liquid. And you look at it, and there seems to be religious runes, and the religious runes because you've studied them. But there's other runes here that you've never studied or seen.
Okay. The ones that I recognize, do I know what they mean? Like, is there anything in particular that I immediately recognize? Like,
you do. Some of these sigils here are your typical connect to divine. Other ones are communication, what you would see in a commune spell, but ritualistically cast and distorted in a way that is not natural to the way you've learned them. It's as if somebody, from the deduction of the few religious runes you can see around, it's as if somebody was trying to make contact with something that had to do with the divine, but wasn't within the domain you've studied.
okay. Is there a way that I can do like a medicine check or some sort of check to determine like what the liquid is without
Sure.
sticking my finger in it and being,
Yeah, you can roll the medicine check if you'd like.
Yep, that's bloody diarrhea.
I can tell because I've tasted it before. That was 19.
You can look at it, and it looks like very old, dried blood.
So it's not very liquidy anymore. It's just like
No, it's dried.
As I'm laying there, I'm thinking about what I heard in my head, and like in the hole, and I'm like, well, perhaps I should find the truth and start looking around here, and I'll just cast detect magic and go close to Asher.
The club that you have glows.
Yep.
And you can see that this is a multitude of different magics mixed together. It's hard to pin down one particular school because it's as if somebody just had a melding pot and said, let's see what fucking works, and just started throwing shit at it until it worked. So there's religious runes, there's transmutation runes, enchantment runes, and illusion runes. Like, it's just as if you took a kaleidoscope and what the fuck?
Oh, there's magic here, Asher. Well, can you read this rune things? What's going on here?
I'll explain, I guess, to Prey the ones that I recognize, but some of the other ones aren't very clear, and they're not based on, I guess, things that I've learned.
Is
that the?
Is nothing to do with vultures, right?
I don't see anything to do with vultures. No.
Oh, well, is Donnie having a bath over there? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, Donnie, as it's all happening, you finally make your way over to the other shelf. If you want to roll an investigation for that one.
Ooh, natural 20 for a 21.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Exactly.
So as you're like, okay, so there was research done here. I'm diving into this. So as you get it there, you just start rolling every scroll, every piece of paper, every piece of parchment that you can. And this one, it's something that you've also seen before in the caves, and that was explained to you. You see somebody has reverse engineered the technology used by Suave Industry. And it's basically somebody that has taken and figured out how to use the yellow pods that you guys had found on Pelt's Lane and basically use them for their means. So you're digging through and you're just like, okay, holy shit, like this is what Osmodeus was protecting, and it's here deconstructed, and anybody who understands a little bit of magic and a little bit of like tinkering could do this now, because it's so easily written. It's kind of like a how to do the yellow orbs for dummies. And then
Teach me
on
how
the
to
bottom,
yellow orb.
and you on the bottom of the right underneath the bowl, you see that there's a piece of parchment, and you pull it out, and you see that there's also a sheet on how to regenerate cells to bring back something that was destroyed, but not through the means of a reincarnation spell or a raised dead. It's a scientific method that overshoots most religious boundaries.
Oh no.
There's the boundaries they draw, saying this you don't bring this back, and there's like this is where the power stops, and this is a sheet that says this is how you do it. This is more complex and more arcane in nature.
I smell zombies.
I'm just going to
That's just my breath. Asha.
hide all that in my bag.
You put all of that in your bag?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide it all in my bag. I'm not telling anybody what I found.
And yeah, so there's you shove everything in your bag.
You're not gonna tell anybody what you found? Ooh, Donnie. Naughty boy.
Well, because of my lack of trust for goblins, I'm going to look in the fireplace.
Okay. Roll
With a lack of trust for goblins.
roll an investigation check.
I was
In the
gonna go
fire.
start a fire.
Investigation, that is -1, that is a 10.
There you look at it and it seems like there seems to have been a fire here a couple of days ago.
Well,
That's
not
all.
look up, look in the fireplace, in the chimney.
You look up and you it seems like it's blocked, but you don't see anything in there.
Oh, well, they should clean their chimney, greasy goblins. Also, where the fuck did they get a giant tiger? Look at this fucking thing.
There's
Yes,
two in
Pelt
one thing.
Lane.
Look at that. Holy
Pardon?
fuck.
Pardon, Erden?
I was gonna say probably Pelt's Lane.
Holy fuck. Imagine the poncho. You could make a poncho for a horse. Who?
Not about a poncho. Make yourself a nice little bathrobe.
Let's
This guy's a horse as a tiger.
I'm gonna try to roll up this carpet. Can I roll up this tiger? Make a tiger roll?
You can roll up the carpet. It's gonna take you a few minutes.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna examine these cages.
Okay, the cages are small. You can fit comfortably about one small humanoid. You can roll an investigation to see what you can determine what was held in, if you'd like.
Sure.
Erden's a bit
Anybody
paranoid.
want to help me? Nobody wants to help
No.
me. It's okay.
Asher, you're not helping me. This is much more important.
Oh,
That's a 10.
Donnie said he'll help.
Donnie, okay. You
Is
can,
that
Donnie,
advantage?
you can also roll. It depends if Donnie wants to give him advantage or if Donnie wants to roll by himself.
I could have misheard, but that's what I thought I heard.
yeah, my mic's kind of being crappy tonight. Which do you want? Do you want to roll separate or do you want advantage?
Roll separately.
Ooh, 17.
Yeah, see, that was better than mine.
As you look in here, you start looking through every cage. Some of them are pretty clean, but you do find inside signs of, well, this is probably where the children were being held, but they're not here anymore.
No signs of where they went. Just that they're
No
gone.
sign, just the cages are open and they are gone.
Can I make my way to like the window that I could see
Yeah.
that was like going like this? And I'm just like, Erden's super paranoid because he did hear somebody in there. So he's just like with his crossbow, like keeping guard, just watching around.
Okay,
And I'll just like look out the window, see if I could spot anything.
okay, roll a perception check.
Natural 20
Natural
you
20.
for 24.
You're looking around, like you're just looking at the path, and you can see right as you look down, like you're scanning and you look down, you can see two footprints right there, and they seem to be pointing out. But like I said before, the water keeps coming in and filling in, but this is close enough to the house that the mud has a hard time being disturbed by the water, so you can see that there's two footprints pointing outward as if somebody jumped and landed.
I'll tell the group. I'm like, I could see footprints there, and I just see them there. I don't see them moving around or anything.
No, because like I said, like if this is
The
these
water.
steps are close enough to the house that the water doesn't disturb it.
Okay. I'll just tell that to the group, and I'll run outside again and run another perimeter just to see if I can spot anything. And like, I want to run a perimeter around, but probably focus more on like where I see the
Okay.
footprints.
Roll an investigation check once again.
Whoa. Well. No. Investigation. It's at 11.
You follow. You go to the window and you start looking around. You can see that the grass is disturbed a bit, and you start following it. But the closer it starts to arch around the water, you start to lose them. But you can see that the footprints go from the side to the front, and then that's where you lose them. So it's as if when they heard you, they jumped out and started booking it back towards the road.
Towards like the path that we were just on.
Yes, but you lose like
Ah.
basically like this is the house. There's the path, and then you see the steps come up. Oh, sorry, house path. You see the footsteps about to here, and that's where they stop. You can
Okay.
assume they went back towards the path.
I'll relay the message to the group.
Be back in a sec, guys.
Okay.
Erden's a bit, you're very concerned with what you heard. Are you sure you heard something?
I am.
Well, in that case, let's go
What I
find
don't-
this goblin.
Yes. What I don't understand is how sneaky they are, because you were at the door, we were looking at the house, you went inside the house, I went to the side of the house where they were supposedly seeing tracks and saw nothing.
Yeah, they're very sneaky.
Can they fly?
They can perhaps turn invisible.
Oh!
Ah.
Let's check the roof!
Nobody saw them,
Let's
so
check the roof!
I'm going to light the
Roof on fire! Let's do it!
No, I'm gonna light a fire in the fireplace.
So you're starting a fire.
Yes.
Okay, so you.
Broodcraft.
Oh fuck.
Fire.
So as you do that, and you see the smoke start to rise, you. Prey knows that that's blocked, and you see the smoke start to come down again, as if it was blocked, and then you just hear right on the fire you just created. Is this magical fire that can be turned off or not?
I'm sure it could be turned off. Hold on. I mean, it's just fire. It's
Okay,
as long as it's.
I think it's magically created. I don't think the fire itself is magic.
Yeah, you instantly
That's
light or
correct.
snuff out a candle, torch, or a small campfire.
Okay, so as you do that, you see right there in the fireplace.
I'm not there.
No, that would be Asher that's there. Get over, Asher. You see the Asher. You never got a bead on it, but Donnie, you've seen this goblin. It shot you a few times with its light bow, with its bow.
Yes.
I'm gonna immediately put my crossbow like on it, like.
I already had my crossbow out, so I'm just like, I fucking told you.
Can I just throw a dart at it?
Sure, you can certainly throw a dart at it.
Wait.
Just out of sheer
Don-
rage.
Donnie, throw your dart. Then we should talk to it. Let's try to talk to it.
No, it shot me a couple times. I'm straight up just going straight for the dart as soon as it falls down.
Okay, shoot it. Throw a dart at it.
Oh, frig sakes. 11.
11. As you throw the dart, just, just hits the back. Like,
We must learn the truth. Wait. Nobody else. Goblin! Where are the children?
Can't hear me, can you, when I do that?
No.
No, you went like.
I heard.
Give me a minute here. I gotta take the audio.
That better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I gotta take the noise suppression off.
I don't know. I showed up and they're gone. Flora took them.
You say Florida?
Flora.
Flora. Oh, who's Flora?
My sister, the one that ran away as soon as you guys showed up.
Oh, well,
Can I roll an insight just to see what I think of this?
Yeah, sure.
14.
She seems to be on the up and up. She's surrounded, alone, and she's beaten up from when you guys fucked with her.
well, guys, she seems to be on the up and up. She's alone, surrounded, and, seems to be beaten up.
Where is Flora?
I don't know, man. I'm Esme, and I don't know shit. Skit told me what I needed to know. And what I needed to know was nobody was allowed in this house. Guess what? You motherfuckers are in this house now.
Well, should we throw this goblin in the cage before it gets away?
No, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. I'm good. What do you want to know? If I know something, I'll tell you. I don't know what you want to know.
I roll insight.
Where? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, certainly roll insight.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna ask where Flora, where she thinks that Flora would go.
Okay, what did you roll for insight?
12.
Like Prey, she seems on the up and up. She seems scared because you guys are surrounding her and have crossbows on her, and a dart was just thrown at her head. So where Flora...
So, okay, so, like, Skick and Flora, like, they worked together, and, like, they had an employer in the city, and, I assume she would have tried to make contact with the employer, but I don't know shit.
Well, what does this employer look like? What's their name? Do you know?
No, like I said, I'm the youngest of the three.
Well, Mrs. Goblin,
Esme.
as much as I dislike goblins, Esme, you seem to be quite honest. Perhaps we will not cut you in half.
That would be greatly appreciated, sir.
I much prefer thirds.
Quarters.
Yeah. We're thinking the same thing, Arden. There we go.
Okay, come on, man. I just doing this as told.
I'll ask her. She knows Strogoth by any chance. If it rings a bell. Strogoth.
Let me-
Strogoth, yeah. That's what I have written down.
Let me give you his name. His full name is
Strogoth
Stro-
Divieni? Divieni?
Viene.
Diviene. Diviene.
Yeah, he's the leader of the island. You know that much. You know we don't fuck with him.
Okay, so he's not the employer that you're talking about.
I don't fucking know. I don't know who this motherfucker is. For all I know, it could be Barkeep McGee.
Oh, I've met Barkeep McGee. I'm kidding, Goblin. I'm testing you. Don't make me sick this tiger on you, and I'll like wave the pelt. Like, Rawr!
She seems intimidated. Maybe by the tiger, maybe by the 3 crossbows on her.
Two
knows?
crossbows and a tiger.
Yeah.
Right.
And a giant tiefling holding the head of the tiger. It's like, ah.
Yeah, I have no idea who this employer is.
I say we put this goblin in a cage. We go kill her sister. We find the employer. We employ him to find his employer, and then we take down the crime syndicate. Then we are the heroes of the Gill. And then we come back for this goblin.
That's quite a plan, Frey.
Well, of course, a thinking man always has a plan.
Where do we start?
The goblin in
don't
the
know-
cage. That was part 1. Come on, Erden.
Okay.
Keep listening.
Part 2. Let's skip the
Do
part
you know
2.
how many?
I'd prefer not to be in the cage.
So did the kids.
And what would you prefer, Esme?
Anything but death and the cage.
Those are the 2 options.
I know a good hole we could put her in.
I'll just tell her, yeah, the kids probably didn't want to be in the cage either.
I was doing as I was told, man.
Oh,
Have you ever had a vampire stare you in the face and go fucking do it? You fucking do it.
did you say a
Did
vampire?
you say vampire?
Did you say vampire? Vampire.
I mean, according to what Skick and Flora are, that they tell me they are, that's what they are. They bite people, and they seem better.
Did you say that your sister's a vampire goblin?
That's what they told me.
Oh, well, if you say so. Have you guys ever faced a... What's a vampire?
I've only ever read about them. They are creatures that will suck your blood. That's
Oh,
how they nourish themselves.
for like
Really
high blood
terrifying
pressure?
leech.
What?
For if you have like high blood pressure?
No, they just like drink your blood for fun
Oh,
and sustenance.
I never thought of doing that. I mean, elks bleed a lot. Seems a bit wasteful. Maybe we should become vampires. No? No?
No.
If you want, I could probably find Flora. She'd bite you, I'm sure.
Okay, let's find Flora. Jesus, we were asking to find Flora. Goblin!
I said,
Ah!
I said probably. I don't know where she is.
Okay, well,
Well, where would you start looking to try to find her?
The cave. But, you made quick work of that. Probably somewhere in the city. It's the only other place.
well, we might need to go to the city. Do you want to tie up a goblin and bring it? Her?
I don't know. I'm thinking having a goblin in the city might not go over so well.
Well, I mean, what's the difference? We have a little bunny man, a little turtle man, a big horny fellow. Oh, he's not that
I'm
big.
down with going to the city. That sounds pretty cool to me.
There might be a lot of sunlight, though.
I'm not a vampire.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I mean, let's get walking. It'll take me a while to get there. I'm a bit slow right now.
Can we tie up Esme?
Yeah, I was gonna say
We could roll in a tiger rug.
we could put her in the cage and haul her.
Do we got a stick and we got a rug? We could just put her on the tie her to the stick and carry her between us.
Okay, so you're hog tying her and just like.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys do that. She doesn't fight because she knows you'll just fucking annihilate her.
Yes, of course.
Alright, so, I'm waiting on you guys. You got two.
Which
you got
way is the
two-
city?
You can find the path, go through the cave, or you can go around the whole island if you like.
Cave sounds easier.
Yeah.
Careful,
Alright,
guys, with the big
cool.
hole. Careful.
So
And just-
you got.
I was gonna say just keep an eye out in the cave in case that Flora is in there invisible or hiding.
Can Flora
did
go
you know
invisible?
that? Not that I know of.
Oh.
I don't know. I can see you.
I was hiding in a chimney.
Did you go on the roof to get in the chimney?
No, I climbed the chimney.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
I saw you look. I saw you look at me. I was like, shit, fuck, god damn it.
Did you guys ask if Flora took the kids with her?
no.
Did your sister take the kids, or were the kids already gone?
So, when the fight started, and she saw the
Well, she's tied up. She's like,
that big guy
and she's pointing at prey.
hit Leo, that kind of made us sad, because they had a thing.
Oh, she was yelling at him. I could tell it was affection.
I was yelling at Skick, because you
Oh.
killed him.
You goblins all kind of look alike. No offense, but to me, you kind of all look alike.
Sure. But yeah, when you hit Leo, she ran away because she didn't want to see him die. And that was, I think, the start of everything when we were winning. Then when I came here, like, there was papers everywhere, the kids were gone. And I was like, that fucking bitch left me to die. So, I hid in the chimney when I heard you fuckers. Now I'm here.
Oh, so she was gone before you got here.
Yeah, because I was fighting you fuckers and she was gone.
Yeah.
Well, then she kind of went back through the caves.
I don't know where she went, man. She could have went around the island. She knows this island better than anybody. I think there's a fucking what used to be our tribe.
I'll ask her. So did you jump out the window? Are those your footprints?
No, I showed up and I was like, shit. And I was looking for stuff to maybe get me out of here. And then I saw an elf. Where is that elf, anyways?
I don't know.
I am the elf, and I'll cast disguise self. I am the elf. Ah, very pretty.
I will. I can't.
Very, very pretty. Ah, this is I, Mr. Elfman.
Okay, cool. Well,
So-
you fooled me.
I did.
Okay, so did you make that window like open and, or were you
That
hiding in the
window-
chimney the whole time?
I ran in, saw you, climbed up the chimney, and the window, which I heard the noise, but I don't know what the fuck it was.
And you were alone.
Hey, but it's the wind, right? Is it windy?
From what I fucking know, I was alone.
Can I roll insight again?
Yeah, you can roll inside on her.
I think we need to get to the city quick before the
Yeah, you
vampire.
guys are walking.
Yeah, okay.
You're walking as this is happening.
It's 17.
So as you're you're asking her, like you've been trying to like dig in, like, come on, fucking give me something. When you ask about the footprints, she's completely legit. But now that she's tied up and you guys put away your weapons, she shouldn't have the shifty eyes and like looking around and looking as if like she's holding shit back.
Ah.
What?
I'm thinking that perhaps she was not alone in the building, and that Flora probably, that's just my assumption, but because there are footprints outside this window, I saw them, they were being washed away by the water, and now she's telling us to go to the city, that Flora might be there. But she also said that she could be around the island. And I saw footprints out the window, but she said that she was hiding in the chimney the whole time.
Oh,
So like somebody went out the window, there's footprints there, but she claimed that she was alone in there.
you saw
and she looks a
footprints
little
that
sketchy.
were you saw footprints that were currently being washed away, and not already washed away.
Yeah.
Are we getting close to the cave yet?
Yeah, you guys are like at the entrance of the cave. Like it is hard because Prey is half speed and he's probably helping carrying the goblin.
Yeah.
So you guys are now like in the cave into the main entrance.
I think I know how we can make her talk.
The hole.
Let's go hold her over the pit.
I bet
We're
you
not
she
gonna
doesn't have
attach
a
it on Prey
Vulture
this
Man.
time, right?
Yeah, she doesn't have a Vulture Man to save her. I mean, I'm of Agathis.
So you guys walk back to the pit with Esme, and you're just holding her like, just like swinging her like this while you're talking to her.
Yeah, like last
Oh,
chance. You gonna tell us the truth?
I think the stick's breaking. Oh no!
Wait, hold on.
Oh, actually, roll. Who's gonna roll the intimidation check?
I was gonna suggest something different. I was gonna suggest, are the pittons still there? Did we ever grab those back?
Oh, the pittons are penny a pittin'.
Like,
No.
Okay,
there's still
so-
There's
a
still
floor.
4 of them in the ground. We're gonna hang her.
I was gonna drop her down the hole a little bit, and then we could always. This is not very cleric-like of me, but I don't really care at this point.
Leave her there.
We could threaten to cut the rope and just be like, let her hang there for a couple seconds, see if the blood rushing to her head sounds off a little truth.
Oh, we could try that. I've never tried that. Does it help with memory as well?
Perhaps.
Oh, well,
Do I hang down there as well, Prey?
I'll have to try it. Next time you guys pull me out of a hole, I'll go feet first.
So all right, so you're tying her off. You're dangling her off the edge. Who's rolling this intimidation check?
Well,
It's not it.
if there's
Not
anybody
me.
intimidating, it's the elf man. And I'll turn back into the elf.
Hold up. Actually, hold on a second. Aha!
Zone of truth.
Zone of truth. Took me long enough
I
to
was
figure
wondering
that.
if you would have had it, but I wasn't gonna just.
You have it. You have
Okay,
it
so-
prepared.
I did actually have it prepared.
Nice.
Okay, so that is a what save?
Probably wisdom, maybe charisma. Probably.
Shouldn't have
wisdom.
closed the book. I
Probably
had it open there
wisdom,
for a second. Water walk. Zone of truth.
Dexterity save. What?
Charisma save.
It's a
I'll take
charisma
your
saving
way
throw, yeah.
Dodging your way
Alright,
away
what's-
from the questions.
Yeah. What is the
DC
save I need? Yeah.
13.
And you can tell if it takes effect.
Tell me to read this fully before you make me close it.
Yeah,
An
you
affected
guys- you
creature
guys
is
should-
aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions. Such creatures can be evasive. I
Yeah.
don't think it says if you know.
Okay, you cast Zone of Truth, and she's
What do you want to know?
Where is your sister?
Oh no, you know whether
You know
each
whether
creature. yeah.
each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
So is anybody else in this Zone of Truth, or are you just like because it's a cone?
It's a 15-foot sphere.
I need because there's not 15 feet in that. I need everybody to roll fucking charisma saving throws.
Yeah!
That is an 8.
You're telling the truth.
Oh, for sure.
That is a
Five.
20.
You're telling the truth. You're good.
But my charisma state was -1, so 19.
So Erden and Prey are in the zone of truth, and you know that Erden and Prey are now selling the truth, and so is Esme.
Let me intimidate this goblin. I won't do a
Please
good
don't.
job, but I will try my best. What? What? That was weird.
Please don't. I'm good. I'll tell you what you want to know.
You haven't told us where your sister is yet, and I know you know.
She's in the city. She's in the city. She's somewhere in there.
Is
Do
she
you
like at this
know-
point?
do you- Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just saying, at this point, is she like dangling down? Like, how are we still like carrying her around? Like, how?
No, you guys are at the pit, and I think before you tied her off, he cast Zone of Truth.
Just to
Okay,
not
so
accidentally drop her.
Okay, so at this point, she's still like hogtied.
Tied on the stick.
Okay.
I will threaten to kill you, but I will not. You better speak.
I am.
Do you truthfully not know who her employer is?
I do not know who her employer is.
Like,
Well, I'm
don't-
I'm afraid of most things, but this is a bit. What can we do about this?
you have no idea where she's in the city. You just know that she's in the city.
I heard her talk about, like special doors. She met in a courtyard. I know that much.
Courtyard and special doors. That almost sounds like a temple.
Or the
Yeah,
house
I
of that
think about a
for rich
tree.
guy.
Yeah, there's something about a tree, but like there's lots of trees.
How about a velociraptor?
I don't know shit about a velociraptor.
Oh wait.
What about a
Something
cabal?
What was it about the
What?
door and the trees?
There's a door. Oh, there's a thing that
Hey,
went
boys.
in the tree.
There's a door in the tree.
There's a door in the tree.
Yeah.
We
The
hunted
tree
down.
that the tree that I spotted at the castle that looked kind of shifty, but we went like
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, it
have
was
time
in
to
the
look at
backyard,
it.
and we didn't go in the back.
When we saved
Yeah.
Kyle. Smoky Kyle.
Smoky.
Do you know if your sister's employer is a human or
I don't know. I legitimately don't know that. I am not part of their fucking special vampiric club.
There's
I
a
do
club.
listen.
Is it like a guild?
I don't know, sir.
Vampire of the guild.
Say I appreciate
it-
how Jordan purposely says Gill every time.
every
instead of
time?
Guild.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you say
That
guild.
could be a true suckerfish.
Yes, suckerfish, vampire guild.
Do you know if it was her employer that turned her into a vampire?
Hey. I don't really know. I know that one day
When-
they went on a raid and came back. Her and Skick.
Were there multiple people that left on that raid?
Yeah, there was a bunch of them. Skick.
But only
Before they were vampires, we were bottom of the barrel motherfuckers. We weren't important as shit. And then fucking Skick and Flora showed up, started biting motherfuckers, draining them dry, being like, "You listen to us now."
Well,
who was your leader before?
Leo.
And we killed Leo.
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he had him by the ears.
Oh, we definitely killed Leo. We definitely killed Leo. I think it went splat.
Leo was. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say Leo's the one that we. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, your leader is.
I didn't care for Leo. Like I said, I'm not a vampire. I'm just a fucking goblin. You think a hobgoblin was scared of a normal goblin? Fuck no. He hated me.
Well,
Was
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so there was only those two that were vampires, you said.
In our tribe, yeah.
In your tribe?
Yeah.
Were you aware of other vampires? Other than
Well, I assume if Skip and Flora left one day as normal goblins, came back as vampires, there should be another vampire somewhere. If I'm correct.
I would assume you don't get that on a park bench or on a toilet seat or something of the sort.
Yeah, that's what I say. This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
Oh, I went to the coffee shop, sat on the toilet seat, and bam, I'm a vampire. Damn, that sucks.
White Saga.
of course.
That joke was bloody brilliant.
Twilight trilogy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I will ask you a very important question here. Can we trust you?
Yeah. What? There are 4 of you and 1 of me.
No, but
You
I mean,
already beat the shit.
I think we killed most of your tribe, so there's nothing for you to
Yeah.
go back to. If we
Exactly.
brought you with us, would you just, hey, you're kind of free, but please stay with us? Would you do that, or would you just leave and be like, ah?
Questions for you. Is there food?
Oh well, when we see an elk, that means there's an elk less in the forest. Meaning that we're going to eat it, of course.
Is there money?
Well, it depends if you're good at Dice Dice Bone. Do you know Dice Dice Bone? So you roll 2 dice in a bone, and then your friends get money from you.
I will totally play that with you all the time.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll have to ask Donnie for gold, because I gave him all my gold, because I'm bad with gold. Believe
No,
it
you're
or
not. You're great. You should keep it and play Dice Dice Bone with me all the time.
Zone of truth.
Is that a lie?
It's true from her perspective. From
It
her
is.
perspective, it is true.
Okay.
It's true.
You are great. You are a great man. And 3, is there protection?
Well, nobody could die with Asha being given the what did I call Amelia? The sensitive
Gentle
touches?
touch.
The gentle touch. Yes. The gentle buddy
Well-
touch.
You know what? It seems like you're offering me a job, and it's either take the job or die. And you know what? Labor sounds better to me right now.
Will you betray us?
If I get what was just promised to me, nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, consider yourself a goblin of the Gill. You're a subcontractor for our contract.
Cool.
Is that
Sounds good
okay?
to me.
I need to talk to the men of the Gill for a second. Please plug your ears, goblin.
Still hog-tied.
Tied up.
Actually, as he says that, she did roll a nat 20 on sleight of hand. She's like,
Okay.
she's like, drops down. She just walks over to the cages.
I'm out of here. I ain't going nowhere. You promised me a job.
She wasn't lying. That is very true. Is it okay if we hire this goblin? We didn't discuss an amount. What do you think? 100 gold a day?
No.
200?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll take it.
How much is
No,
platinum?
you
Is
be
platinum
quiet.
less or more?
Oh!
Pray, you
Yeah.
should lead the negotiations to anybody else but you.
Well, I do think that I'm a competent... by default, I am the elder of my family. So, that comes with a bit of wisdom. I'm the oldest and also the youngest. The best looking...
Also the only one.
the best looking, the
And
smartest.
the ugliest.
I
And
am.
the
I,
dumbest.
I suppose I am the ugliest as well. But, I. What can I say? I am the smartest one of my family. I guess by default the dumbest, but we won't go that far. But yes, sorry. I will take the responsibility of being wise for all the living members of my family.
He's still in the zone of truth.
Yeah,
It lasts for
move,
10
so yeah.
minutes.
Lasts for 10 minutes. So yeah, when you ask me if we should take her on, Erden's just like, nope. Nope. I don't trust her.
I'm not particularly crazy about the idea either, but I also don't want to just slaughter her. We've spilled
I
enough
mean-
blood here today. We came here looking for kids, not to kill a whole tribe.
Well, I do
A
want to slaughter
laborer
her.
is a laborer.
Yes, I agree. I do want to slaughter her, but
No, I said don't.
no, you're saying you don't want to. I want to, but I agree that labor is good. And for the low price of 100 gold a day, we could probably hire this goblin.
No,
No.
not 100. We can't even afford 100 gold a day for ourselves. We're not giving her 100
Wait,
gold a day.
we're
We
getting
will-
paid?
You guys are getting paid?
That's the whole point in this contract if we can complete it,
Oh,
but it still won't be 100 gold for each of us a day.
imagine the ponchos we could buy.
How many ponchos do you need?
I don't know. How many necks do I have?
Wear the poncho like in every different direction, like one like this, one like this,
Animal heads.
one like
just,
this.
Just all around.
Broad shoulders.
You've heard of Mr. T? Well, I'm Mr. P.
Nis.
Well,
Oh, we put it to a vote then?
yes, 100 gold. I.
No.
No.
Oh. 10 platinum. I.
Is that the same as
No.
100 gold?
Don't know.
It's more than that.
Okay, well, anyways, let's not discuss amounts, or I won't. Hire goblin. I.
No.
Nay. Donnie? You're either gonna make this a tie, or you're gonna make this a...
Should the goblin get a vote?
No.
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is now.
I said I.
Oh, well, it appears that we're going to have to fight to the death. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't what you just called a zone of truth, and I did say that if you give me money, food, and protection, I ain't gonna betray you. What the fuck am I gonna run? I'm a goblin. If I run out anywhere or betray you guys, I'm just gonna get slaughtered anyways.
Goddamn right you are. Just put my.
Is that me changing your vote to a yes?
No.
God damn it.
Well, perhaps the money amount could change. Instead of 100 gold, perhaps we go down a little bit to 105, and then you could agree.
How about, okay, question. How about I don't get paid and you just feed me and protect me?
Oh, like a
I
pet.
don't need to.
Like a pet. You wouldn't be a subcontractor, you'd be a pet of the guild.
Sure.
Living mascot.
I.
Though I
She
think
is
we.
yours.
Oh,
Yes, 100% prey is responsible.
Erden, we said we wanted a child.
No. I will file for divorce.
You already have Kyle. You have Kyle.
Right. Well. Okay, well, maybe in the divorce, Erden gets Kyle and I'll get, Goblin. I don't remember your name. Flora's your sister. I don't have much.
Esme.
Esme. Well, Esme on the Prene, you shall be my pet.
On her.
In the interest of saving time,
I thought we were saving
let's
children.
just... Yes, and children, thank you. Let's just bring her along. I'm sorry, Erden, but you can be as paranoid as you want and be under continuous investigation of her. Will. And I don't like making threats. I don't like making threats, but you do realize that he wants to kill you. He wants to keep you as a pet or kill you. It's very, very split. I can't really tell with Prey. and Donnie seems to like free labor. So, have you ever been on a ship?
If that's a job, I'll learn.
Well, it's not very difficult. I'm a master myself. I'm the best in my family, actually.
He is our dirt hunter.
So, it is agreed that I will protect and feed Esme, and you'll be a pet and loyal and whatnot.
If there's a ship, can I stay on the ship?
Not yet.
We'll have to get to the ship and survive, and you said
Well,
something
we're going
about
to town.
vampires as well. So,
Yeah, we're going to town anyway to try to find Flora. So let's just.
we can kill her or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
I'm regretting my life choices so much right now.
Oh, we could get her groomed too. Oh. Maybe neutered if she starts humping things. I don't know.
So you guys have now like walked back out the cave as you're talking about neutering a goblin. And it takes you about 30 minutes of walking. The sun is set somewhat. It's somewhat of a foggy, wet night. So you guys make your way into town, and you can see that like there's the candle lighter who's walking around just lighting the candles throughout the streets. You can see that there's a couple of inns, and then you can see at the peak of like where the town rises, where you guys come back in, you can see that there's the warden's mansion sitting at the top of the hill.
On
As
the
you
way
guys-
there.
Backyard.
As you guys walk into the city, Flora just goes, "I'm a pet!" And she just runs. Not Flora, sorry, Esme. "I'm a pet!" And she just like runs up Prey and just like grabs him. Just like,
Don't let me go.
No, I've sworn to protect you. Of course.
Or kill
I
you.
will-
Either of the two.
Flora. No, Flora's your sister. Esme. I need to remember your name because you are my pet now. And when I say your name, I won't say come, but I want you to approach me.
Sure, whatever. Just keep me alive.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
so as you guys are walking through, you guys were getting weird looks the first time you were walking through because of your mix mash group of no one normal. Now with the goblin thrown in, some of the fishermen spit at your feet and just like go back to their drinks. And you can see that the town is a bit more, not lively, but there's a bit more of a populace. So it's easy to assume that fishermen have come in from the sea, and you see like two buildings that are really crammed with people with music coming out of it. One of them seems more higher end, so like you see like people outside with like a bit more fancy garb, just sipping at like fancy cups. Look at the other one, and it's just like these dirty, raunchy sailors just like laughing, drinks spilling. More like what you'd see at a Western type of movie, like raunchy bar. But yeah, so that's where most people, you can see that in the houses, the smells of, there's salmon and mackerel and different types of fishes being cooked. You hear children laughing, like in the homes. You can assume that it's like wind down time for like the families, and whoever's a single fisherman's getting fucking rowdy drunk.
The whole time we're like going around the city or whatever, I'm keeping an eye on Esme.
She is
I'm
latched.
Paranoid.
She's latched on to Prey and not letting go.
I'm looking for like twitchy eyes, like she was doing a while ago, like kind of like sketched
They're
out.
They're twitchy, but not like hiding something or looking for something. She just knows that if she is let go on the ground, more than likely the fucking fisherman will kill her.
Okay.
I picture Chaozu on Nappa. That's what I picture.
Yeah.
Exactly what I pictured.
I'm a Chaozu. Hi.
Chaozu!
Look, Vegeta,
Real
it's
throwback.
a Pokemon.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I love the bridge. So yeah, she's just latched onto prey, just not letting go.
Okay.
So where are you guys going?
Well, like Donnie said a while ago, probably the back. Like, is there a way that we can make it to the backyard that's not like trespassing or like breaking in or whatever? Like, is it easy? Is the access easy to like?
From what you
Okay.
saw when you looked out the window, it was a fenced off, like stone walls around his private garden, around Strogoth's garden.
I'm a bit curious. I'll as we're walking around, I'll just freely cast detect magic and just peek if anybody around is carrying magical goods.
With the
Okay,
fisherman.
So yeah, you cast detect magic, and by you're looking now, you can see that one's called the fancy one with the bougie sailors is called the captain's quarters, and the other one's the salty spittoon. As you walk by the salty spittoon, there's no magic. Like, it's just drunkards. But as you get closer to the fancy bar, there's a couple of people outside, and there's like 2 pings on one of them. One you can see is hidden inside of his coat pocket, but the other one's just sitting on his hip, and it's a scrunched up spyglass.
What do you guys think of this?
Of what?
Think of what?
The spyglass.
What spyglass?
Oh, the spyglass that's
What a-
glowing. Oh, right. Oh, there's a magic spyglass. Perhaps we could ask him what it does.
Is it like
If
somebody
you
have
like.
it on them?
Yeah, he has it attached to his waist.
Let's go see. He must be a magical captain or something. I don't know. Let's go see this captain man. Mr. Spyglass. Mr. Magic Spyglass.
So, like, are you just standing in the middle of the road saying this, or are you like approaching him?
I'll approach him.
So as you approach him, you see that he turns towards you and says, "Yes, how may I help you?"
I'm curious what help you may offer with your magic spyglass.
As you say this, he kind of like grips onto it, like kind of tucks it a bit more under his coat so it's not in sight. And he goes, "The services that me and my fleet provide are, if somebody pays the right amount of gold, we may deliver goods, we may transport people. Any service you may need, you may run by us."
Do you kennel pets?
No, I ship goods and services.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll need your services. I don't know. We need to find, what's the word? A vampire? Something like that. I don't know. I'll be back.
As you walk away, he like pulls out a card and goes, "Here you go. You can find me at the captain's quarters. This is usually where I rest my head. I am Captain Colton Bastien."
Colton.
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 C-O-L. Colton Bastien.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll grab your card, sir, and do not fear, but I do have a goblin on my back.
And I'll turn and I'll leave.
She's just latched on. He's just like, what a strange fellow. So where were we? And he turns back to his other people and just talks to them.
Well, for gold is what he said. He can transport people or things, but he does not kennel pets.
Okay. You do realize we also have a ship.
Right. Yes, we do. The men of the Gill. The sea elk. No, wait, no. Elk of the ocean. Ocean elk. I don't remember. What is it?
It is. Give me a minute here. I turned the page
Ocean
here.
elk?
No, I wrote it down.
See?
The ocean elk.
The ocean elk. Our mighty ship. The men of the Gill. Yes. Oh, yes,
so
mate,
do
we
you
have a
sh-
ship, by the way.
Do you show the other guys the card?
Yes, of course.
Donnie, you've already seen the name Captain Bastien. So have you, Prey. First time you set foot on a ship.
It's true.
Oh, wait. He has the car. Is that the guy?
No, the guy you guys met was Charles Bastien.
Oh! He must be related.
That's definitely a possibility.
Oh, well. Well, we could just tell him we were with his brother when he... maybe not finish the story. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
You were
We
with his brother
let
when
him
he
find
met.
out from somebody else.
Are you from a sailorman family? If there's anything of your sibling.
I'm curious if he also has a really nice boat. Oh, we have a boat. We don't need two boats. What? Okay, we are looking for the goblin, not this goblin, the other goblin.
The vampire goblin.
Right.
We know that there's a sketchy tree in what's his name? Strogoth Divieni as backyard.
Okay, well let's.
That's a vampire name if I ever heard one.
Do you guys want to wait till nightfall, rest up, and then perhaps sneak into his backyard and see if he has any nice anything related to the tree? Wait, he has a door in the tree? Is that what's going on?
You've spotted something weird with the tree, right? When
Yeah,
they-
you spotted the season, like, so it's midsummer right now,
Right.
and the tree has it's not budding. It's just, it looks like a dead tree, but it's still alive.
Right.
Like a vampire.
Oh, guys.
Vampire tree.
Guys.
Yes.
Wasn't the room, or like when we walked in, wasn't it like immensely dim in that house?
Oh, maybe. Was it described as immensely dim?
I thought it
It
was.
was.
I thought it was very dark.
It was. Asher remembers because he had a hard time seeing stuff. There was enough light to like make outlines
Right.
for him. You guys could see them.
Oh, well.
And random, but would Erden remember if the person that I was chasing that caused the fire, when he teleported inside the tree, did that tree look dead or anything similar to that?
The tree he transported through
Yeah.
was alive because it was in
Okay.
it was on Salesport.
Right. Okay. I'm just wondering.
Could I make, because we established
Oh,
that
tree
it was a
portals.
spell that could have done that, right?
Yes.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it needs to be a particular tree or anything? Me, Jordan knows, but I would like to know if Prey knows.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
5.
No, you the tree opened. It made a door.
Or maybe, it doesn't matter what tree you go in, but maybe they keep a tree there to pop out of? Like, specifically? Like an exit? Like if you go down a tunnel, you could probably end up a lot of places, but there's always one place to go back to, which is the entrance of the tunnel. Maybe that's the entrance of the tunnel.
See?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Do you guys want to wait till nightfall? Do you want to try this during the day?
I think nightfall might be our worst case because that gives him plenty of options to flee because there's no sunlight.
We could watch his house.
If he's actually the vampire.
It's also, just so you are aware, because it was last session when you appeared here, there you noticed, Asher, when you pulled in, that there seemed to be a cluster of clouds constantly sitting on top of this island, ignoring weather patterns, just sitting on top of the island.
That's right. This is some high-level vampire shit.
Oh yeah. I think we go jump the fence.
Right now?
Yeah, we don't got time to wait. There's kids in danger.
I'm just walking at half speed. I'm like, let's go.
Well, should we take a short rest? Like, do we have time for a short rest?
He needs a long rest.
I
Needs a long rest.
I need 2 long rests, please. Let's do this on Thursday. Come on.
He almost spit it out.
So what are you guys doing?
Fuck it, let's go. I'm feeling half decent. Asha, do you have anything that could heal us all?
As a matter of fact, I do. I do, but I don't because I used. I used Zone of Truth, which was my last 2nd level slot.
You use your 2nd level 2 slot?
Yes.
Oh no.
I used Cure Wounds with a level 2 slot for you.
A Zone of Truth 2nd level? Or do you only have 1? Oh, Zone of Truth is level 2?
Hello, child of fur. Watch out!
Okay,
Don't let Prey see you. He'll make a pelt out of you.
Well, fuck. Oh god. Let's we're pretty good. Let's go. Worst case, we leave. We escape. We also have Esme that is willing to help us if she is protected.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty hurt too, but this turtle guy kept throwing darts at me.
Right.
You shot me with 2 crossbow bolts. Or
Yeah.
arrows. I don't remember.
You're slaughtering people I knew my entire life. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, turtle guy. Please murder my family.
Oh, Esme, please.
And you're surprised I threw a dart at you.
Esme, how old are you?
5.
Well, actually makes you older than Asha, but
I'm 6. Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were 4 for some reason. You look like a 4-year-old, but you know, you're wise beyond your years. I don't know what I was getting at, but we should hop this fence and get to it because I'm not getting any younger. Not that I'm particularly old, but it is factual.
How old are you, Prey?
I don't really count years.
How
That
many
is a great
seasons?
question.
How many hunts?
How many hunts? Millions, at least billions. I don't know. Numbers are also something I don't really count. I don't know. 25 winters, something of the sort. Maybe 30.
Well, like, at least gives us a rough idea.
Okay, so as you guys are having this conversation, you reach the fence. You can see that it's about 10 feet up, and it's stone, mason stone.
Armor back at this.
Who has the pittance?
I have pittance. Could
So
we
you guys are
could we send the goblin to look? I could just throw her up and she could take a peek.
All
As long as
damage kills her.
As long as you catch me.
Oh, of course. I'm a bit tired, but that won't affect my catch at all. Or my throw.
God.
Can I
I
try?
hate this idea, but sure.
Okay, Esme, let's
I mean,
go.
10-foot fence. How tall are you, Prey?
I am 6'5". Let's go.
Could you just lift her up?
How
Can't you
tall?
just-
Sorry, how tall's the wall?
10
10
feet?
Oh.
Can't you just, like, reach up and she reach the top and pull herself up?
If she would stand on the top of my hands, maybe, but that'd be tiring. Let's throw her.
all right. Roll a strength check.
Is that less tiring than fucking lifting her up?
With disadvantage, that is 17.
So you throw her. Are you throwing her
Damn.
over or just straight up?
Just straight up, so I can like catch her. I'm not trying to throw her in the yard. I'll catch you.
And then we
Robot
never
if
saw
you do
her
that.
again.
So you throw her up, and let me just see something. She's gonna try something. Let's do 15. Okay. So as you throw her up, she's like spinning in the air, and as she's coming down, she grabs onto the wall and lifts herself up. It's like,
What are you looking for?
The yard, do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there anyone in it?
Give me a minute.
Goblin perception check.
I don't see any movement.
Are they standing still?
I see a tree, a few benches, some nice flowers. I don't see Flora.
Well, perhaps she's inside if she's a vampire.
Give me a minute.
and she's gonna she lifts herself up and sits on the wall and goes,
Flora! Flora!
My goblin's learning tricks. I better give her a treat.
I'll rip a piece of a ration and just throw it up.
Good,
She
Esme.
grabs it.
Good.
Just shut the fuck up.
Oh, right.
You better shut the fuck up.
Flora, you here? Flora, it's me, Esme. I made it out. Are you here?
and you hear the back doors open, and you just hear,
Who's there? What should I tell him?
Tell them to let us in the front door.
It's Esme. I'm related to Flora. Come on, jump the fence and come in. We're expecting you.
Is
You hear that?
is that the Velociraptor guy?
Yeah.
Duh.
you guys hear Gentleman Velociraptor saying,
We've been expecting you.
and she goes,
She's, I'll be there in a minute. It's a tall wall. I gotta climb down.
so she turns around, she holds onto the wall, looks at you guys, goes,
Do you want me to go in and open the front door for y'all?
What do you guys think? Yes? Yes? Right away? We didn't try the door. It might just be unlocked.
she looks at Erden and goes,
If you say yes and I don't open this door, I will let you kill me.
Okay.
Okay, go. Unlock the door. If it's locked.
and she's gone.
I'll run to the front door.
What are you
I
doing?
think Jordan also heard Esme.
Hey Google, stop. I think it was explaining me how to break into a door. I don't know. Look at the other side of the door hole. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's what Britt's doing to Esme as she's running away.
Tell me how to
Alright, so-
unlock doors. I'm like, what the fuck?
So
Search history.
Yeah.
Erden,
Unlock doors.
Erden runs to the front door. What are the rest of you doing?
Holding a cat.
I will run at a slower pace to the front door.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So you, as you make a Donnie and Asher, you guys following?
Yeah, I was debating on jumping the wall, but I'll follow them to the door.
Okay. So you guys are standing outside the front door. You can hear the chatter of families in their homes, laughter, smell of food being cooked, fresh bread, and this peaceful, blissful night. Quiet, bit of fog rolling in from the sea. And then you fucking hear a
Ah! Oh, fuck. Shit.
you see the door bust open. She jumps on your back, like,
They made me.
and you can see, you see, like, Asher, you just see darkness. You see fucking darkness. This room, this house is dark.
Light, Asher,
But
light!
you guys see,
Okay, go ahead.
you guys see Gentleman Velociraptor just going, and just skulk in the back into a door, and then you see like a candlelight coming up from the top and down the stairs, and you hear, who goes there? Who disturbs my night slumber?
Night slumber my ass. I cast light. I'm gonna have equipped. Sorry. I was just gonna say I at this point have scimitar and shield out, and I cast light on my shield.
I'm gonna turn into the elf.
Okay. So a bright light shows up, and an elf is there, and she's like, yes.
I'm a traveler from Canyonland. I'm looking for a goblin.
He goes, he comes up to the door, the lights are, and goes, excuse me, Asher, could you please diminish the light from your shield? It is very, very bright on my eyes.
I would love to do that, but I won't because I can't see, and I don't feel comfortable in the dark when I can't see. So
as you say this, he like presents you the candle. It's like, just take my candle, light the torch. This is very bright. It hurts my eyes.
No.
Well, yeah, I used to think highly of you, but you're quite the asshole.
He's quite short. I don't know how highly you could think of him.
So yes, I see. He's gonna roll an insight check on you, Prey.
Oh, of course. I have not lied.
Well, yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Okay, but you're. I don't know who the elf is, but Erden, Donny, Asher. What?
My name is Elfman Pointy Ears.
Elfman Pointy Ears.
Yes. The elf.
Have you? He's still blocking the light because it's like high beams on your face, and he's like, "Have you discovered where the children are, or have you come bursting into my home?" And he looks down on the ground, and you see that there's just a vase that's smashed. And he goes, "Have you come to destroy family heirlooms? What is the meaning of this late night visit?"
I think you need to ask Velociraptor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Velociraptor?
Give me a moment, gentlemen.
Hey Asher, maybe you just aim your shield towards the ground a little bit, so at least it's not right in his face.
Okay.
Thank you. That is very kind of you, Don. Gentleman Velociraptor grabs a bell and starts ringing it aggressively.
Oh, I should get a bell for my pet. What do you think, Esme?
Sure.
Oh.
Whatever.
We'll stop at the bell store at some point.
And he just goes, he's not answering his calls. I have no idea. He might have taken a break for all I know.
Maybe text him.
You know what? Did I see what door Velociraptor went through?
You saw like there's the two curling stairways, and you saw down the hallway. He just walked out of your vision, just like backed off and just disappeared in the shadows as far as your dark vision went.
I'll just say, so like the hallway that he was in, is it the same? It's not the same hallway that the Mr.
No, Strogoth came from the top stairs. It's like I said, it's the main corridor, main entrance, and then there's two curling stairs, second floor, and there's a hallway going deeper into the home.
Right in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just say, tell Mr. Divieni, I'll just like walk as I'm saying this, just be like, with all your respect, we must talk with gentleman for Velociraptor.
As you start walking, he goes, first of all, and like he steps in front of you going, it's very uncourteous to walk into someone's home unannounced, breaking family heirlooms.
That was not.
And then demanding to speak to the help. I will gladly let you speak and look through my home if this is gilded business about the contract that you are hired on.
It certainly is.
Have you been in your basement lately?
That is where the wine cellar is, but I don't see why this is important.
Velociraptor was expecting the goblins that are responsible for
Goblins.
or
What do you mean? What do you mean, goblins?
the whole time Prey's just like walking, like making sure like his torso is spacing him, so just like
Yeah.
Prey's an elf right now.
Yes.
Esme has jumped into the illusion.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Also, yeah,
So
the
there was a
king-
random voice coming from Prey's illusion that no one could see the origins of it.
Yeah. So he goes,
Oh.
"Look, if this is about the gilded business you're on, we should have a conversation in the library. Gentleman Velociraptor is not answering his calls. He's a very loyal servant. If he has not answered
just
his calls,
saw him. I just saw him like a split second ago before you showed up.
He
Erden,
just
go!
ran through
Erden,
your
go!
house. He's
Go,
the one
Erden!
who smashed your vase. He is hiding something, and we believe he has the children.
I yell Erden go, and I'll try to grab him and just hold him.
You're gonna try
For
to
the
grab
record,
Stroganoff?
Yeah.
For the record, there is a 40-foot, well, dim light at 40 feet and bright light at 20 feet, like a radius around me. So there should be a decent amount of clarity for everybody.
Yeah, so, all right. So you want to try to grab? Okay, so that's what?
My athletics versus your acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. That is a 21 for me.
Oh yeah, well that's a 7 for me.
So you
That's
try to
crazy.
grab, as you try to grab him, he just like sidesteps. He goes, "What is going on? I am paying you. Why are you assaulting me in my home?"
I'm just trying to stop you. You're not paying me. You're paying Prey. I'm not Prey. I'm Elfman Pointy Ears.
I'll just look at Elfman, and I'll just like put my hand like stop for a second, and I'll tell Devieni again. We just saw Gentleman Velociraptor backing up into the shadow before you showed up. He is there. He knows we're here. He saw us and he ran away. Like he's up to something.
Fine. You know what? I'll make you an agreement. Venture into my home. If you find no goblin and no gentleman velociraptor, you are off this contract. You lose all stakes. And your reputation with the guild will permanently be harmed.
Well, what kind of stakes are we talking about? Elk?
I'm fine with these
I was
terms.
more
I'm more
thinking-
worried about saving the kids than our reputation.
Says
Yeah,
that
I was also thinking more of wooden stakes, through the heart, vampire.
Oh.
when he says that, can I just look at Elfman and say, "Pray, come out."
Prey, where are you?
Oh, he's behind you, and I'll point behind the guy so he tries to turn around.
Roll a deception check.
15? That's with disadvantage.
He turns.
Drop the spell.
Turns back
Oh
to-
no, I'm here. What are you talking
Ah!
about, Elfman? Nice seeing you, Elfman. He left. He's gone.
I'll
So now
I'll grab
Esme is in full view.
Well, he's
Behind
in her back.
Yeah,
So I'll
she's like a
grab
backpack.
Prey. I'll grab Prey to get him to turn around, exposing Esme. I'll grab Esme just to make sure she doesn't run, and I'll
As you grab
tell her,
Esme, she's like,
I opened the door. You said you wouldn't kill me if I opened the door.
I'm not gonna kill you, but tell him that the Velociraptor told you that he was expecting you.
There was some lizard guy who opened the back door for me. And then I walked into a room and saw Flora, and she freaked the fuck out, so I ran.
Flora's here.
Who else was
Before I
there?
ran, I got a glimpse of Flora, and I ran.
Well, it's time,
Which room?
boys.
Show us.
I'll grab
what-
my
what-
greatsword
what is-
and let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
What is Devieni's reaction?
Devieni just goes, I'm too trusting. As I said, your reputation and gold are on the line. You want to trust a goblin's word, you trust a goblin. I will stay at the door to show you the way out. And he just
Did we-
stands at
did
the
we
door.
hear
arms
it too?
crossed.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. We heard Velociraptor say that. Right? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Just making sure.
Velociraptor has a voice that carries.
That sounds like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Esme, show us where the room is, and we won't kill you.
All right,
So she jumps onto Prey and goes.
down the hallway.
Walking down the hallway with my greatsword.
So Diviani stands at the front door and he just leans on his door, going, "Don't wait for this to blow up in your face."
I'll do detect magic again.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you run through, you do sense a few magical items. You walk by. There's like behind glass cases. Like these are displays. Like this is a big mansion, and they're there for like, what aisle? Do you have it? No, but I do. Look how fancy it looks. And you go by, there's just like, there's armors, there's shields, there's just a bunch of stuff. It's not like overabundance, but it's just like glass case with something, artwork, glass case with something.
I'm
So,
mainly
yeah, so-
looking for like hidden doors or something like that. Or
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as she goes,
Turn here, it's this room right here.
so as you burst into the room, who's in the lead, Prey?
Yes.
As you burst into the room, you see that there is. It's like a smaller study than the one you saw upstairs. It's more of like private quarters. You see that there is one chair that is pointing towards a fireplace that is very well lit. You see that there are library books, and you can see that it's completely fucking empty. What do you guys do?
Perhaps.
I roll investigation, see if I spot any tracks, any hidden doors, any clues on where they could be.
They might be hiding
so-
in the books, and I start taking books down.
As you are pulling the books and stuff, Esme's like,
I swear this is where it came from. I swear to God. Please don't
Where
kill
was the
me.
door you came into the house through?
It was a back door that led to the garden.
I don't know why she's from Boston all of a sudden, but that's what she's from now.
Again.
It was the garden. I swear to God, I lost my car keys.
It was a dirty 20.
So you, as Prey is pulling books, and you're looking like, okay, fuck, they were here. Esme told me they were here, and you just start looking, and as Prey goes from one bookshelf to another, he kind of like nudges, and you see that the bookshelf that he was just pulling at just seems to, you hear a as he like switches to another bookshelf.
I'll just say, pray, push.
And I'll push the bookshelf.
As he pushes the bookshelf, the one that he's the one he was just at, or the one he's at.
The one he was. I'll tell him to push the one that I noticed that he
Yeah.
that
Okay.
moved.
Roll a strength check for me, Prey.
Oh God, why? 11.
You feel the door you feel it give and push back a little bit. What do you do?
I'll go help him if I see that he's struggling.
Okay,
It's just my footing, I swear.
roll a strength. Are you giving him advantage?
That would cancel my disadvantage.
You know what? Erden is pretty confident with his +0.
All right, both roll strength checks.
Oh, disadvantage fuck. 4.
15.
So Prey pushes and goes, and as he pushes with your 15, you feel the door give. You're like, oh, you push Prey and pull it open.
We should really come with signs.
And
yes.
you see right behind.
Pull a bookshelf for secret door.
So as you, Donnie, while they're doing this, and Asher, what are you guys doing? Just watching, or?
I'm watching the
I'm
door
watching-
behind us.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Watch and see if Velociraptor's coming this way.
Okay, so
Or
you see
the dude. I forget his name.
Strogoth.
Strogoth.
So as you look down, it's just a dark. You guys can see about far enough, but it's just a dark hallway. Like it seems like nicely. It's a secret passage, and it's just no light, but it just leads down.
Well, follow me, or Erden, maybe you go.
parallel to the
You're
one
quicker.
you guys just came through.
You're definitely quicker.
Okay.
I can go
I'll,
second with my crazy light.
Yeah, let's just go. No time to think. That's
I
how
might
I live
actually
my
be the
life.
fastest one here,
Yeah, he is the fastest technically.
Yeah.
but I can't see in the dark either, so I need to be with Asher.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll go. And
Okay.
yeah.
so you're running. You're running full tilt down this hallway.
I am looking for traps as I'm going through
Okay.
because it's like you said, it's a narrow hallway, right?
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's
narrow
big enough
one.
for like a single file.
Yeah. I'll just have my crossbow ready and like walk at the fast pace, but just like keep an eye out on my surroundings.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Okay. That's a 12.
12. Okay, so you're looking around. You're running. You can hear footsteps ahead of you. You hear about 3 to 4 different footsteps, like as if they're just running down. And as you're running, you become focused on the sound. Like, oh my god, I'm getting close. And you run, and you hear a. And as you hear a, you feel the wall next to you just boom, slam right against you and slam you against the wall and retract. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. I mean, I'm dexty, so
Erden! I'll catch up eventually!
23.
23. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, 2d6, and I rolled a 3. So yeah, so it goes. Take 1 point of damage as it seems that the trap had already set. So as you were running, it was half set and it slammed you again against the wall. So you can assume one of the people ahead of you is injured, but it does slow you down because you're kind of squeezed and the wall releases. You take off again. You don't hear the footsteps, but you do hear a and a door closed behind you, in front of you. You keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, you run up and you reach a dead end with a door right in front of you.
I'll listen to the door.
So you put your ear, roll a perception check.
I'm coming!
Pray, roll a
Perception-
dexterity.
As I say,
Roll a
are you gonna step on it?
Roll
actually-
a dex save.
Okay.
Unless you're looking for traps.
Nope. That's an 11. Actually, no, 2 seconds. That is plus 0. Yeah, 11.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as the trap is still resetting.
I deal 5 points of damage to the trap.
It's now frosty. Bit
Frosty.
of cracks.
I rolled a 13 on perception.
Okay, you don't hear everything, but you do hear Strogoth go, "What is this? What is?" And you just hear the sounds of a fight going on.
As soon as I hear Strogoff, I'll open the door with my crossbow.
Okay, as you open the door, please roll a dex save.
Yeah, figured. Uh, 18.
18, okay. A minute, there we go. That is 2 points of piercing damage. Is when you open the door, 3 darts just down up the side of your body.
If only it was Donnie.
And as you turn, you see that there are 2 people holding Strogoth against the door, and you see Flora with a stake just rearing back, and you see Gentleman Velociraptor at the door going and sees you, and he goes, "Run!" and just he ducks out the door. What do you do? Flora's mid fucking about just to strike on him.
I'll shoot Flora.
Okay, roll to hit.
Ooh, okay. So did Velociraptor actually like manage to get away?
Velociraptor
like-
now has half cover because he's out the door.
How far is he though?
How far? From the door to Esme is about 20 feet, and to him's about 30.
Flora, not him.
Perfect.
Like 10 feet between each other, kind of thing.
Yeah, but she's right plane, and he's halfway out the door, so you only have like his leg and tail as he's running out the door.
Perfect. So 20 to hit Flora.
20 to hit floor. Oh shit! Oh shit!
And
I know
I will
exactly
use
what
my
you're-
Whales of
Do
the
it.
Grave to deal half my sneak attack damage. Actually, I'll just double check to make sure if I have to. Would I be like an unseen attacker?
No, he definitely saw
Um,
you.
He saw
No,
you.
I
yeah.
mean no, Flora.
For
Rotten.
Flora, she is aware that you're there because he did say run,
Okay,
and he
I just
knew
want
that
to
people
double
were there.
check. I just want to double check my Whales of the Grave.
It's if you deal sneak attack damage to Esme,
Okay.
to Flora, you can then do him.
Would Strogoth be considered an ally?
You don't know. You
I
guys
know.
are uneasy about him, and he's about to get staked.
An enemy of
Yeah.
an enemy is a friend, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just
As-
deal my crossbow damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Or are you saying there, Asher?
I was gonna say, as this is happening, can I just like shine my shield towards them?
You guys are still catching up.
Oh,
He
He
I
was a
was,
bit
I
ahead
was
of us.
following.
Yeah, he was.
I was following with my lights. Okay, never mind. He's
Yeah,
fine.
but we were
can-
back
I
by the
can-
door to the room when he started going down, so we would be,
Yeah.
probably at least
Oh.
15, 20 feet
Okay.
behind.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay,
I can dash and bonus action dash.
Okay, so what is the damage
boy.
on Flora?
Also,
It
if you guys
was-
went through the trap, you guys should roll as well.
Yeah,
9
dexterity save 9. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
roll dexterity saving throws, guys.
Because I sure as fuck took
Oh.
damage.
I got a 6.
Oh,
I rolled a
no.
2.
20.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
dirty
20?
20.
Okay, so that is 9 half to 4 for Asher, and as Prey runs by, he's like, keeps running, and you guys both at the same time run in, and Donnie, you take 9 points of damage, and Asher, you take 4.
4.
So you shoot Esme as she's
Flora,
rearing
Flora.
back. Flora, not Esme. Sorry, there's two of them. I get confused. And you drive the crossbow bolt right into her shoulder, and she misses the shot and just like stabs Strogoth in the leg. And as she gets shot, she just looks back, and I'm gonna need initiative here.
Fuck yeah. And you dealt damage to the other guy? Is that what happened?
No, I had to deal. I had to do sneak attack.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, mystery D20! Right at the start. Let's go. Oh, that's an 8. That's not that good. That's,
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I got
is it now going to pop up?
a 21
Oh,
for
there it is.
initiative.
Okay. 8 is enemy uses a healing potion as a reaction. So I'm assuming
Cool.
she would.
Yeah, she probably would.
Cool. In initiative.
18 as initiative.
Okay, let me write this down here.
Do you have a map of this place?
No, this was not what I was expecting to happen. So this is gonna be theater of the mind.
The goblin pet is not part of the plan? What?
Yeah. Fuck. I don't have a pen. What the fuck? There should be pens everywhere.
I've
I was
finding
like, all
too many
ex-
vampires lately.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so initiative is a dexterity check, which is an ability check. So I have disadvantage on initiative, but I got 6.
I actually I rolled 23. Yeah, 22.
Let's see. What did you get, Donnie?
21.
Donnie gets 21. Okay. What did you get, Asher?
I'm gonna say 18. I reset
Okay,
my
so-
dice. I think it was 18. Yes, it was 18.
Nice.
18. What did you get, Prey?
6.
6. That's it. And she has a. It's a. Okay. So it's him, Donnie, Asher. Cool. So, first person first is one of the guys holding Strogoth. As he hears Gentleman go, run, he steps next to Esme, grabs her, and he's going to try to throw her as far as he can.
Flora?
Out the door.
Flora.
Towards the door.
Not Esme.
Out the door. It's hard because Esme was an enemy.
She was.
So he grabs her and just like you're expecting a lob, but he like penguin slides her out the door, but not that far. So she's prone with her like feet kicking on the floor. Donnie, it's now your turn.
Did you get my initiative?
Oh yeah, shit. What is yours?
I was gonna say mine's 23.
Yeah, he was above me.
All right.
22. Sorry, I said 23. 22.
22. Okay, that means that is Erden. Yeah, so Erden, it's you.
Okay, so I see Flora out the window.
Flora
door,
is like half out the door on the ground, and you see one of the guys that was holding Strogoth has let him go and is starting to run towards the door. And you can see that the other one's still holding his arm, going like, huh?
So the person holding Strogoth, I'll shoot him.
Okay. Take your shot.
12.
That as you do the shot, he ducks and he's just like right above Strogoth's arm. He's like, what is going on? I have no idea. Very calm, cool, and collected as Strogoth is. It is now Donnie. Oh, sorry.
I'll just move a little bit closer. I just want to say I'll move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Just so that I'm in, like, I can see the door, like, where they would be running.
Okay, so you're out the door, and you're just, like, lined perfectly down the hallway.
Yeah.
Donnie, it is now your turn.
I'm running up the hallway as far as I can. I don't know how far away I was still.
It's 60 feet.
I have my speed is 40, so I can use my action and get to the door if I can get past. I'm not sure if Prey's in our way or not.
Prey would actually be in your way because it's a 5 foot, like it's a 5 foot tunnel. It's
so I think I catch up to Prey, and that's basically all I can do at the moment.
Okay, Asher.
Where am I in all this now? Am I behind Donnie and Prey?
You're like behind them because you were shining the light so that Donnie could see.
Okay.
It's about 60 feet to the door, and then from the door, 30 feet to the outside door. So 60 feet to the trap, 60 and 30 feet to the door.
Can I move and then try to jump over them?
So use your bunny hop?
No, just try to like bounce because I don't think I have any more bunny hops left. I used both of them.
That's right, you did. You have to roll an acrobatics because you're trying to maneuver between your allies.
Mm-hmm.
And in those spots, it's half movement.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Okay. So that is a 17.
So you do maneuver you like, and you see Donnie. You jump on the wall, jump in between him. Then that costs parkour, and then you have Prey in front of you. I'm gonna need another athletics check.
I'm trying to slide under him this time.
Is that athletics or acrobatics?
Slide down.
Acrobatics. Sorry, thank you. Because he's not trying to lift Prey.
21.
Nice.
So as you jump on the floor, and you like matrix slide underneath Prey, stand up. Between them, that's about 20 feet of movement right there because it's hard, it's difficult terrain trying to maneuver between your allies.
Mm-hmm. Can I take like another action to move more? Is that what something like?
Yeah, you can take your action to dash.
Okay. I'm gonna take my action then to dash as close as I can to the door. I think I'll be like 10 feet shy of the door, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so
By
that was
logic.
20, 30, yes, so 20, 30, then plus another 30. Yeah, you'd be like 10 feet short.
Okay, that's where I'll be.
So you're right at the door. You see Erden pointing his crossbow down towards the door. It is now Flora's turn. She is going to just get up and start running down the stairs as fast as she can using a dash action. And just as she crests down the stairs, Erden, you lose her out of sight. It is now Prey's turn.
Well, I'm going to dash and move 30 feet.
You make it halfway to the door. Back to the top of the order. The one who threw Flora is just beelines it out the door, also taking the dash action, disappears as he crests down the stairs. And it is now Erden's turn.
So Strogoth is free.
Strogoth is oh wait, I missed fucking last guy. So the last guy, sorry. He's right after fucking Prey. So he has a 3. He's going to let go of
So there was two guy holding Strogoth. Velociraptor was there, and Flora was gonna stab. Okay.
So this is the other guy that you shot at and missed. He's gonna look at you, and just as he looks at you, goes, "Black sun will always rise," and he just runs out. And you got Strogoth just like, "Ah, my fucking leg!" And the combatants have ran out. So it's your turn now. What are you doing?
I'll.
Told you so.
Yeah, well, basically, I'll use my bonus action to. Well, actually, if I move my 30 feet, can I see them?
As you move your 30 feet to the door, you can see. Roll a perception check.
14.
You run out and you can see that the commotion of what's been going on in the house has drawn the attention of people that were at the bars and people that live close. So like there's just crowds gathering outside, and you cannot pinpoint the people you were looking for. They've disappeared into the crowd.
Well, as I pass by Strogoth, I'll just look at him and say, "I told you so," and I'll try to run, like use my bonus action dash to like run into the crowd, just like basically asking like, "Have you seen a goblin?"
And like as you say this, people it's like goblins. Like you're causing a commotion in the crowd, but you're just frantically looking. And as you walk by Strogoth and say, "I told you," goes, "Not the time to gloat." What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm still stuck behind Prey.
I'm trying to
push Prey down the hallway.
I'm just gonna keep running because I'm not even in the room yet. So, but I'll run up.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
You're physically in front of me.
Yeah, so you're at the door. Like you guys all charge into the room. You see Erden run out, and you see Strogoth just with a stake in his leg going, he just rips it out and goes, "Ah!"
Is he bleeding?
It's weird because it's just a hole, and he's like putting pressure so you don't look. And he goes, "This hurts. This hurts a lot. It's not fun."
What were they trying to do? Poke you with a stick? Usually a spear's a bit bigger.
I believe they were trying to kill me. If somebody could, this kind of hurts a lot. Especially that your friend's been rubbing it in my face as he runs by. It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
Can I? What does a vampire fall under? As undead?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Robo.
Does that hurt, undead?
Yeah.
It did in previous versions. I don't think it does in.
It has no effect on undead and constructs,
Yeah.
so the wound would not heal.
All right, so you cast it, and it's just like,
What'd you say?
why are you speaking in tongues? This makes no sense. I am in pain.
I'd be like, show me your leg.
He just shows the leg, and it's just a hole. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. with Strogoth wounded, Gentleman Velociraptor, Flora, and 2 unknown assailants disappearing into the crowd. Join us next Monday, where we pick up and see where the horny virgins end up next year. Next week.
Next year.
Taking a
This
break until
year on
2023, guys.
Yeah. This year on D&D.
So yeah, we did survive another week, and I will find someone to raid. I appreciate everybody watching. If you're not following, feel free to follow. We play this every Monday, and I personally play Squadrons, Star Wars Squadrons, that is, as often as I can, which usually is like Sunday and Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's find someone playing Dungeons and Dragons and Ice Cream Sandwich. Might as well.
Nice.
Why not?
Always.
Sounds good. I'll send the raid that way. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys being here, and hopefully we catch you next week, 6 p.m. Eastern time. There's a lot that's gonna happen here. I might have missed it. The healing word happened, and the hole did not heal.
That is correct.
Nothing happened.
Ooh. Okay. Well, anyways, raid will be going off. Farewell. I love you guys. Bye.
See you next Monday.
Raid is sent.